can't stack those anymore. Damn. See, Bardcore goes really hard. Big fan. Alright, let's go to the caves. Let's do it. Cave time. Little cave time. It's a little dark and darker. Before we start. Not sure how I feel about this Viking sword yet. Turn this down a tad bit. I think we have time for like maybe 1.5 runs, maybe 2 if I die quick. Right? I'm in. I don't know if there's traps in this room or not. Spider's gonna get me while I do this. Don't do it. Yippee! Yippee! Good evening, Belle. For me, it's afternoon, but you know, semantics aside. Am I missing any little jewelry on the ground? Oh, what the hell was that? I don't think it hit me, but what the fuck was that? Wall spike over there. I don't know where that bad boy is. Alright, let's go this way. So in the middle of the circle. I know there's skeletons in these. I remember from the other day. How have the servers been? The server's been good. I have no problems, personally. Catch that, bitch. Oh, fucker. Dude, the drum does fucking work. I think I too hit that skeleton after I hit him with the drum. Fuck. I didn't mean to sprint. I'm gonna sit down. Let's have a little sit, some full health. Go now. What shenanigans you seen with the drum, out of curiosity? Going the wrong way. I need to move, quick. Someone had like 6 drums? Oh my god. That sounds fucking hilarious. Yeah, spawn in this room. I move my mic. Fuck, probably. No mimic, no mimic, no mimic. Hello, little goblins. I don't want to do this. First I loot. Kettle hat. I think I like the kettle hat better, actually. 18 armor versus 21. Alright, I'm thinking 21. I'll leave that open. Yes. See if I can draw just as warrior. Fuck, I got both of them. Damn it. God damn, he fucking hurts, man. Really hoping he would have a health pot of some kinds. Gotta get my drum now. Fuck me. It's a run moment. I think they nerfed the health on these guys a lot. See the blue portal, but there's a fucking archer. I got a little something for you, buddy. Yeah, how did that miss? Alright, one more and I'm good to go. This guy there. I'm just gonna take it. Yeah! Huge theft! Oh my god! Massive! I was dying too! Let's see if, I bet he gets out of here. He's got full health. He's fine. The drums, I know. Bro's got so many potions though. You got a ring and a necklace? Hmm. The drums. I miss the drums. Dude, look at the ring on the bottom right. That shit is off the map mostly. This is gonna be brutal. Without VoIP, he's not such an honorable man anymore. Oh, this guy's fucking dead. No, the archer gets him. Oh no. Dude, he was so close. And he got him in the legs on that. Holy shit. Yeah, this guy's last now. He definitely gets out, right? I just heard a portal spawn. Yeah, VoIP is off for a little bit. There's something about third-party access and agreements. They wouldn't want to... They didn't want to, like, violate anyone's privacy or whatever, so they're just being on the safe side until the lawsuit and stuff is a little more figured out. Well, there it is. The dark grows darker. Yeah, I miss the VoIP, sincerely, dude. I got time for one more? Maybe. I wish I was 5 though. That on. I don't think that's as good as I thought it was. Let's try this. Try the setup. Thanks, Wookie. I find out there at the DMV. We're in the corner. Come on, around the corner, bitches. There we go, here we go. Okay, he reset. Whoa! It's like homing. Cast, and then I'm gonna hit you in the face. Do it. Oh, he's casting heal. Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! The beans, how you doing, man? One will, one knowledge. Hold on to those for another class. I gotta get moving. This circle's not favorable. Real quick. Coming for me already. Oh, the beetle got hit by the goblin. Nice. Come on, buddy. Wow. I got lucky. Whooped a few hits there. Alright. I don't want to go through this area. Yet. It's collapsing again. Fucking hate this area. Bugs. Evil wizard. Fuck. I'm so fucked, dude. I'm so fucked.
Skill issue.
Frame breaker? you doing, man? Cutting these guys down, I guess. Gotta run through quick. Oh, fuck, dude. Ugh. Fuck you, asshole. I can move this, can't I? Alright, let's find a portal and get out of here. Oh, shit, dude. I'm fucked. Come on through. Shut up, bitch. Woo!
Pink cone for Barbie month.
Oh, yeah, Camille. Alright. Let's fucking go. Another easy dub for the honorable man, escaping by the skin of his teeth. The biggest W. Alright, we're just in GTA now. It's the big dub after big dub, you know me. Alright, switching games officially. Honorable man gameplay. Let me dump this shit. Ooh, I can get a new perk too. I'll do that later. Uploading my bullshit and then go. Alright. Dark and darker for now. 2 years, Kamal. Thank you, man. Thanks again. Hey, thanks for the
Owen
20
smile.
months, Autumn. Good emote.
Colon 3.
Ooh, another one. Thanks, Anus. How do you pronounce that, by the way? Ananas? I'm trying. I'm making the effort, you know? It's pineapple. Alright. Can do. It's just new assets to download. Hopefully it's a truck. Ananas. I might get some flack for this, but I'm going to Sandy Shores today instead of Polito Thursdays. But there's a reason for it. I've got my box. I think the Taurus giveaway might have gotten forgotten about. I'm gonna try it again sometime. We'll see who shows up. I don't know what I'm carrying, but... I'm afraid to touch my inventory, because then I'll lose my invisible box. I think I might try it some other time. Rose's death and then funeral kind of... It kind of absorbed a lot of the spotlight for good reason, obviously, but, you know, it does mean that, spawn Orbear. I think it's a spawn dodo box now. Spawn with a dodo box. Couldn't tell you why. Not a coder. I've only known it for 10 seconds, but... I'd be so afraid to lose my invisible box. Yeah, I might reschedule the Taurus thing, depending on who's here. If there's a lot of people here, we can do it, but... I'm guessing they don't even remember, because Willie has other plans. So, I'm guessing pretty much nobody remembers. I think I might do next week, or the week after, or something. It's just... Like I said, with the Rose death, and then the funeral, and then Baldur's Gate, I've been busy. And, I've been busy. We'll just start announcing it for next Thursday, I think. Next Wednesday. There's also, a command meeting on Thursdays for this week. So it kind of complicates things a lot. So we probably can't do today, actually. I didn't think of any of that. And we can't do Friday because that's an even bigger day than today. That's like an even huger day. That's like the hugest day you guys are ever gonna see. So big day tomorrow. Right. Is there gonna be pizza? Possibly. I gotta talk to Shelby about when or where we're gonna do it. An extravaganza, perhaps? Perhaps it could be an extravaganza. I really hope I don't lose my box when I touch these doors in a second. I'll be so sad. No! It's fucking gone. I want to do a little Beijing Olympics again. I gotta talk to Raven if he wants to do it.
That's what I said, and I got 10-3 by like 3 people, and Minio had to tell me he was a ranger.
All right. Don't worry, I'll handle that.
I'm not a lieutenant. No, I meant Willie about the comp. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, the comps thing. I'm surprised he's still holding on to that. I think I got him shook, Columbo.
Yeah, you shook him a bit, I think, by delegating costume.
And cigarettes.
Well, to be fair, he shouldn't be. Secondary should always take comps. None of that. Primary, you doubled up, right? Typical Suarez.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah, I think they meet at Toledo on Thursdays.
That's
Are
fine.
we doing like a joint thing at Polito today?
I don't know if we are. It's up to Willie, I guess. I'm just, it's where most people are.
I don't think there's any SDSO people over there today.
Nope.
That's all right.
We're just gonna do our own thing for a little bit, and then
Yeah.
I think we gotta head up there anyway, Svensson, afterwards.
Yep, for the command meeting. Just you and me, huh?
Yep. Just the two of us, like that one song.
What song?
Yes, the two of us.
There
Oh,
you go.
did you just make that up on the spot?
Yeah.
That's good. That could be a real song. You guys making that up on the
could.
fly? That's good.
Yeah, listen to this.
Okay.
I hear the, what's it called? Rainbow
Rains.
crystals fall, and the beauty of it all. The song comes true. I'm still thinking.
That
of the
second
song.
part needs a lot of work, but you got
How
something,
could you-
man.
How
Dude,
could you
got
hear
some-
there's rainbows in my mind that I think about sometime, and I want to spend some time with you.
You know what song that reminds me of?
What?
Fireflies, Midnight City.
Oh, it's a good song.
Yeah.
How does it go again?
Yeah.
I like to make myself believe.
You're skipping the whole first verse, aren't you?
That planet Earth turns slowly.
Classic.
Ooh, I got chills.
Thanks, man. All right. Once Juno comes down, we'll do. Are we just doing a meeting and then field trip, or meeting during the field trip?
I think we're just, once everyone's down, we'll just head up.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is that
dude.
shirt, Massimo?
Oh,
Well,
that's not Harvey. What's wrong with this shirt?
You call me Harvey again. You're never working
Someone
here.
like that.
I'm sorry.
You're done, man. You know what? I don't
I'm
care how
sorry.
much vandalism you get arrested for. You call me Harvey again, you're done. 2-strike rule.
Okay,
You get one
Harvey.
time. You call me Harvey once, you get a warning. You call me again, you're fucking done.
Okay, so I just caught you from the non-eye patch side that Harvey has, so I apologize.
He's copying me. He's copying me. I'm not copying him.
alright.
If you look
Take
at
it
me,
easy.
you should see Svensson. If you look at him, you should see Svensson again because he's copying me. Nobody should ever call me Harvey. You understand?
we were
You're
supposed
fucking
to be
pissing me off.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Hey, guys.
I'm sorry.
Massimo, you know how sometimes
got my
people
Crocs
call
in
you
sport
Lenny
mode.
Hawk?
Yeah.
How does that
I
make you
hate
feel?
I'll be right back.
That's how Owen feels.
But like
when people
1,000
call him,
times,
he
because at
cannot
least
be
Lenny
named.
Hawk was a
You,
cool guy.
over here.
Oh, all right.
Harvey's a
Come on.
doofus.
Look great, Juno. What do you think of my pants?
Look like
The
a
hell
perfect
are you
dad.
wearing, Big C?
Let's check the back. I got the Crocs in sport mode.
Jesus.
Ooh.
This is HOA
Yeah.
Crocs?
Are you wearing a white
Jesus.
T-shirt, Columbo?
Very
Yeah.
south side.
Okay.
What's wrong with what?
Just
What's wrong with the white T-shirt?
just didn't think it was your style to wear something like that.
You want? Okay, I can switch to. Yeah,
I
maybe
don't
a
know
black
if
will
you have to
suit me
change.
better.
I just didn't think it was.
Yeah, no. You made me self.
I didn't think it was you.
self-conscious. I'm gonna go switch. I'm gonna switch.
All right.
Aww.
I didn't know we were all coming in gym
I'm pulling.
clothes.
Sorry, I'm pulling it to
Hey,
ready.
am I
I'll be
not
right
allowed
back.
to wear this shirt, boss?
I don't care. It looks terrible though. Like the fucking. Why would you have a V-neck for casual wear? You
Well, I
know,
thought that's what everyone was wearing. It was in style. On trend.
V-necks are never in style.
Okay, all right.
Always
let's
crew
change it.
neck.
God, we look so cool.
Anybody else see that Johnny Manziel documentary?
No.
Fucking
What
wild.
the hell's that?
There's this documentary of how much of a fuck up Johnny Manziel was.
There's a gazelle named Johnny.
Yeah, no, Manziel, not Gazelle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at the photo I posted.
Wow, that's great.
Of us. What the hell?
I'm in there. And so
Yeah,
is a
you are.
smiley face that Cody Sharp made. He watched Zero Tape. You guys know that? They gave him an iPad to track how much tape he watched. He watched none of it.
did he play any like? Did he have any good games on his iPad?
No. He did drugs the day before the combine, and his agent told
What
his
kind of
dad to
drugs?
fake a heart attack so he could leave and not have to take a drug test. It was wild. It was wild.
What kind of drugs was he doing?
Well, I don't know. You think just lots of, you're smoking that Mary Jane and probably some cocaine, and who else knows? Anything he could get his hands on.
Cocaine.
Well, why are they testing for marijuana and cocaine? In professional
I don't know,
sports,
that was a
does that
couple
really
years
give you an
ago.
edge? I feel like you should be able to get high.
They're still cracking down on that shit to this day.
I feel like they should be able to get high if you work in the NBA or whatever. Who cares?
Okay. I think this is everybody.
Just
Well, like we're gonna have a
Massimo.
boner for getting people for cocaine, but not Adderall. Who gives a shit?
Give it a few
What?
minutes.
Get an
Who
Adderall
knows? Couple
prescription.
years.
It's like the same difference.
Mm.
This Wordle is so bad.
Oh, sorry, Booba. Are we too boring for you?
No. I do this every. This morning's Wordle is just so bad.
Willie,
I've
I
been
had a little
Baker.
fun riding yesterday.
I think people stopped
Nah.
doing Wordle like 2 years ago.
Yeah, we
Boobo.
did great, Juno.
We did really well with the submarine and everything.
Yep.
Holy shit.
For anyone that doesn't know,
Mm.
Shark Rangers came out on top yesterday. It was huge.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice. You love to
Pulled-
hear it.
Pulled out both subs, found the suspects, got them apprehended. Huge.
I knew
huge win.
when you were really quiet. I knew you were just really fucking focusing on driving that thing.
Yeah, I had to learn how to drive the sub mid chase. It was an ordeal.
You did well.
Yeah. Really worked out. If anyone wants to get sub practice in, let me know. We can take a sub out. Alright, Massimo should be coming down, and then I'll let you guys know where we're going, and then we'll get the Wastelander out, and should be a good little field trip today. So
All right.
everyone ready for that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love going places.
Yep, going places is pretty cool.
Yeah, we went to the diner yesterday. That was really nice.
Was. Two things in the meantime. One, on the 15th, Green Bean's gonna host a barbecue for us and cook up some of her famous brisket. So if you guys want to bring some
Gonna make a
meats,
big announcement about
and,
tomorrow.
drinks
Purpose
or
has
whatever.
pork It's perfect.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
What does she
Wait,
like?
do we have to bring the meats, or are they gonna have the meats?
Well, it means they'll bring the meats. She's got the meats, but if we want to, if you want to bring, I don't know, whatever you want on the grill out there, throw it on there.
Oh, okay, right.
Everybody's got their own thing.
What kind of Just all kinds of meats, or
What do you mean by that?
just
Like elk or like
is there gonna be elk?
See, we're doing this. We're doing this.
if you want there to be elk? I guess you can bring whatever kind of meats you want.
Sisyphus Theater.
What kind of meats do you want to bring?
No, elk is good, man. If we could find elk. I'll bring
Was there,
some. Alright.
was there something else you wanted to bring, or
No. Elk is fine, man.
okay?
Just join us
Steak.
tomorrow.
There you go.
Is there
There you
gonna be steak?
Sisyphus
kind of steak,
Theater.
you know?
Birds.
Like medium rare?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of steak?
Like the good kind of steak from a cow?
Okay. What's your go-to?
Cow?
Pork's better.
Talking like T-bone, New York, ribeye, sirloin, flank, flat iron, skirt steak. We talking?
Like
Tri-tip?
like yeah.
Okay. Big meathead over here, huh, Juno? Just all the meats. All right.
I like blue. I like mine blue.
Oh, Bruce is on duty.
Oh,
Well, where the hell is he?
Me, can you run up and let Bruce know to change?
Big Bones is up there too.
I'll tell you what.
Alright.
I kind of want to start doing this thing where each week one person brings up like a PowerPoint or something they're inspired and passionate about. Juno, why don't you be the first one and you do it on your on steak? Since
On
you're so
s-
passionate about it.
I never said I was passionate about it. All I said was I like steak.
Well, I mean, I think I
could
speak
talk
for
about
everyone here when I'm
something else
interested
that
to
I'm
hear all
really
about steak.
passionate about.
What's that?
It's so there's this one game.
Oh, you talking right now?
There's this one video game
Oh, here we go.
called The Last of Us, which sets place 20 years after
I'm
the
gonna
apocalypse.
make sure
And
everyone's changing.
there's infected, and the infected are infected by like cordyceps, and it's like a fungal virus. And the story is primarily based around these two characters called Joel and Ellie.
Is Neil getting
And,
announced tomorrow? Neil is
it's
not
a
getting
story
announced
about,
tomorrow.
You know, it's like a father-daughter bond and whatnot, and the storytelling's really good, and the character development's amazing, and you know, even
Big
though
news,
there's,
though.
you know,
Big news.
you know,
Huge news. Future
you
news
know,
on that.
I like the second game more than the first one, to be honest.
It's cold.
I think the second game is amazing, even though people, you know, were like,
Get a
"No,
life.
I have a life.
Get a
What
fucking
the
life.
hell?
Stop living your life in video
What the
games. It's pathetic.
No, I don't. I'm a cop. What the
Listen,
hell?
we live in the real world. It's time to get a life, go outside, and experience the real world. Stop living in these fucking
No.
video games.
I
It's
don't
honestly
live in these
pathetic.
video games. If I lived in this video game, then I'd be like, oh, there's infected everywhere.
You're spending all your damn time in an imaginary world. It's pathetic.
No, I don't. What the hell, Owen?
I just think that shit's pathetic.
That's
I told you
really
talk about
mean.
steak. and you
Video
start
games
talking
are a
about
waste
this.
of time.
They are,
Really
truly.
mean.
You spend all your damn time watching media, watching movies, playing video games, and you do
Really
nothing with your
mean.
lives.
Shoulda-
You do
No,
nothing.
I'm a fucking detective. All I've done
Well,
the
detect
past 3
this.
weeks is.
Oh, good one.
Ooh.
That's really
Jesus.
mean. I don't know what I did to you, Owen, to deserve that.
You should have stuck with steaks, Juno.
Fuck
Should have
you,
stuck with
Neil.
steaks. Wow, that's okay. Don't take your aggression out on me.
You're the one who
Where
always
the
has
hell is
something to
Green Bean?
say against me.
You don't want to know what Ezra did to that plant before he died.
Well, she
I
peed on the
just
plant
pissed in it.
earlier.
Who did?
Well, she got command approval because, quote, it's what Ezra would have wanted, which is kind of concerning. If you
Whatever
think about it.
Ezra wanted, we should do the opposite of.
Honestly, yeah.
Not a good man.
All right, we ready to
Bruce,
go
take-
upstairs?
Hold on, Bruce. Take the pee out of the plant, please. Come on.
All right.
Well,
Clean it.
Big Bones is still up there. He's still working on his outfit.
We're all waiting for him.
I know.
Dude, I
I
think-
told them.
Okay,
I
well,
think
we're gonna
these
go
video
up.
games are making you sad and angry.
Come on.
No, and my best friend is dead. That's what's making me sad and angry.
That's also could be.
Who's your best friend?
Well,
Hey, can you do me a favor? Drive everyone down in the Wastelander. We're going to the
Not gonna be the
college.
same without Chris. He loved the Wastelander.
Yeah, you did. Thanks, everyone. Svensson's gonna be driving you guys.
Is this the car?
It's not a Wastelander. That's the Cara.
Look out.
This is Willie's.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Oh God, I pulled it down.
Oh,
All right, Piper.
yeah, I flipped it.
Good shit.
We're a little stuck. Not gonna lie to you.
The Wordle word was empty,
I told you,
And
shit
now
on
that-
Baker.
Spoiler.
and now that's how I feel
Shut up.
inside.
It's.
I changed the license
It's
plate.
a little stuck.
Here, I got us. Should I get the other one to ram it?
You know, maybe I just park it again.
Come on, cat.
I don't think that's gonna help. Here, I'll just park it again real quick and then get it back out. Hold on.
If I hit the side of it, it'll be
Hold on. I'm just gonna park it and take it out over here, but it's not gonna get wedged. I don't know which one's ours and which one's Bundy's, so I'm just taking one out, and I don't care. Right.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I don't want to drive this thing.
Well, you don't get to drive this thing.
Yeah, but I ended up on the driver's seat.
Alright, is everyone buckled their seatbelt? I'm not leaving until you do.
Okay, it's
I'm
buckled.
just kidding. There's no seatbelts.
There's no seatbelts.
Just a little joke.
Oh God, why are there no seatbelts? I'm cool.
Hold on.
I'm good.
Are you alright?
I'm gonna be on radio
Yeah,
channel
I'm good.
9, just in case anything
Wait, are
gets
we
lost.
supposed to have radios?
Oh, I have my cop radio. I'm gonna keep that on me.
I'm on duty.
Yep. I'm just gonna
Same, I
have,
have everything on me.
just gonna keep my cop radio on in case anyone gets left behind or nothing.
What about
Listen, in
Willie?
a world where there's bombs,
He said he'll meet us
bombings,
down
and
there.
shootings 5 times a day,
What about
this
the
is
new
needed
guy?
that we're all on duty.
What new guy?
Willie's with the new guy.
Oh, okay.
Big Bones. Big Bones.
Bruce, what'd you
Cosmo,
do with the
hold
pee?
on.
I'm
Well,
trying.
I patted it with some paper, and then I threw the paper.
You patted it?
I think
Yeah.
Massimo
I
might
told
die.
you to get it out of there.
Well, it's like when you clean
Massimo's fighting
carpet,
for his
you know,
life
you,
back
you
here.
don't scrub it. You just pat it away.
Why didn't you take a straw or something and just take it out? Why'd you just
Well,
flatten it
it's-
more?
Well, it wasn't a snake bite. I'm not gonna suck the venom out of it. I'm not gonna suck the pee like it's venom.
You didn't take it out. You just patted it down. You just made it worse.
Well, the paper absorbs some of it. You know, I can replace the soil
Why'd
later.
you use a towel? Why'd you use paper?
I'm not gonna waste. I'm gonna dirty a towel with piss.
A paper towel. That's what it's meant for. It's literally its function.
I don't observe paper towels. I think they're a monstrosity
We just,
amongst paper.
Have a moment of silence.
Salutes.
All right.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Stand
I
up,
was still
Massimo.
saluting.
Oh, hold on. Will you salute?
Don't leave without me.
If you weren't wearing all denim, Massimo, you wouldn't be so fop.
What is wrong with him? I can hear his.
Messing around,
Come on,
Bubba.
get in the game.
All right, go ahead.
I
Get a good
can't.
grip.
Come on.
Booba's gotta get on Massimo.
I just hate
Oh,
that word.
oh,
Oh my God, Booba.
Grip.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, is it because the pig people?
Yeah, the ones that
This
abducted
thing's
my
slow as hell
family.
off road now.
Yes.
God damn. This is the top speed on this bad boy. 47? 48?
Punch it.
This is punching it.
Step on it, boss.
This is stepping on it.
He's got his pedal. He got his foot all the way down to the bottom, man. He's
Pedal to the metal.
There we go. On pavement, here we go.
Oh, what?
uh
Oh,
oh.
Jesus, that guy was in the wrong way.
Piper having our SDSO fight night in the back of the Wastelander a little early, huh?
Just getting ready.
Wait, are we fighting? I want to do some kicking.
No, no. You guys playing those video games too? You guys getting really violent?
No, I don't play
I do love video games.
I can't
The only
understand
video game I
them.
play is Madden.
Oh.
I play
I don't
Call of
understand video
Duty.
games.
Anytime I'm on the terrorist team, I quit the game.
That's
There you go. That's a real American right there.
That's a real.
It's hard.
If I ever get
Should
put
never
on the
play
terrorist team in any video game, which I don't play, I kill all the other terrorists and turn myself in.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Does anyone have the number for the New York Times? I'm gonna call them and complain about the Wordle.
Oh. Who lost? Who lose?
I think we're all still up on here. It's just
Is Massimo good?
Massimo's chilling. He's good.
Okay, he looks like he's standing back there, so I'm just gonna drive. He looks like he's standing back there still, but if you guys say he's on.
He's on.
He's gripping tight.
Here, give
Isn't that
me a
right,
hug.
Massimo?
All
What's the
right.
replacement word for grip?
I don't see.
Attached. You're attached. You're attached tight.
I don't see him in the truck, but if you guys could talk to him and everything, that sounds good.
He's here. Well, now he's. I don't know if he's still on the truck now.
All right.
Who's not here?
Massimo, you still here, Mossy?
Yeah, he's here.
I see him.
Okay, there he is.
All right.
All right, there we go.
he is.
He's attached.
All right.
I just have to check, you know.
God.
And what's the point of driving a truck like this if you can't take it like the crow flies, you know?
Yeah.
True.
Is that a band?
Oh my god!
Oh my god, Neil.
I'm calling a complaint, okay?
Oh,
You
sweet.
understand? New York
That's how we
Times.
measure distance in the South.
Listen, the
Oh,
Wordle this morning
I've never heard
was
that before.
terrible. MPTY? What kind of 4-letter consonant combination is that?
5 letters.
You just ruined the Wordle for everybody here.
Yeah,
I was
just
gonna
the
do
Wordle.
today. Thanks a lot. Neil!
Oh, you don't work
Neil!
for the New York Times?
Don't have it in them to stand on top.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm
I was-
sorry,
Dan,
but
I was
empty
doing
is
fine,
a terrible
and-
word.
You like
Jesus
birds,
Christ.
Massimo?
Yeah, empty, bad word.
Of course.
Like hummingbirds?
It's a bad word. Why
You
would you
kidding
make
me?
that the Wordle?
Any bird that could fly up your anus, no go. I'm an eagle man.
Yeah, exactly. So
Oh.
you know what? You may not work for the
Oh,
New York
God.
Times.
Kind of like surfing.
Now,
standing
when you
up.
say-
you know.
When you say fly up your anus, you mean big enough to, or like they have a habit of doing that as a species?
All right. Well, you know what? Sorry
Big
if I
enough
ruined the
to,
Wordle for
and
you. I thought you
certain
were-
hummingbirds, depending on the size of their beak, will try and fly up your anus for
Like
safety.
if it's just like uncovered or like
No, it doesn't matter.
trying to go through the
Jeans,
pants.
corduroy.
Okay, through
cloth.
corduroy is concerning. That's thick.
Yeah,
They
you gotta
find
be
their way.
careful.
I think I went the most efficient way.
Yeah,
We're
probably.
probably gonna beat him by a mile.
Where are we even going?
I think the university campus.
Oh, I don't want to go to school.
Don't worry, we're not paying for your education. We don't got money like that.
I should have worn my cheerleading outfit.
I've never been to school.
I
Oh,
think-
look out! We got a lot of
Oh my god,
speed.
oh, no, no,
We
no,
lost-
no.
Oh!
Lost Massimo.
Oh, he's here.
Who we
He's
lose?
right here.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
he?
good.
All right.
Oh God! Someone give me a hand. Someone please.
Are we missing someone?
Come
Okay.
here.
Thank you. Oh God. No, I think this is everybody.
I got you. I got you.
Really should have done a head count.
Okay, let's see.
There's a lot of you to love, Booba.
Well, you know, I'm bulking up for winter. You know, hibernation
Okay,
season.
Juno.
Yeah.
Okay, she's here. Columbo.
Yeah.
Owen.
Here,
Owen.
here.
Okay. Philomena.
Hi.
Bruce.
Present.
Kit Kat.
Present.
Neil.
Holy
here.
shit! That guy was in the wrong lane.
Ah,
Thank God I have my Crocs on.
Oh my god.
The power of the dance.
Oh my god, Roseburn. Sniper.
What?
Here.
I'm right here.
Okay.
We gotta start over at the top, I think.
Fuck. Okay. All right,
Massimo,
Juno.
stand up.
I
Yeah.
didn't drop my drink.
Okay. Neil. Here.
Stand up.
Columbo.
I mean, I already
Columbo.
called it, didn't I?
Okay, so you're still here.
Yep.
Philomena. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a here. Piper.
Here.
Owen,
Massimo.
I think
I'm
you're
sure
busy.
we're getting closer than
We're here.
Okay, Booba. And Bruce. All right, everyone's here. Good park. Remember where we parked, guys.
Yeah, I'll
No problem.
remember that.
I think I lost my virginity here under these concrete bleachers.
The fuck did you lose them under the concrete bleachers? Did you dig a
That
hole?
sounds
With a
incredibly
jackhammer?
claustrophobic.
Nah, my uncle was doing the cement. Had access to the underneath, right in it where the rebar is.
Is that related at all to the previous statement, or?
No, I fell on the rebar. That's how I lost
Okay,
my
thank
virginity.
God.
Got a special guest for
Doesn't count if it didn't
Baker
come.
Mayfield.
Did the rebar come?
Hey, we got Baker
Oh, yeah,
Mayfield
dude.
here today.
Holy shit!
Oh my God.
Hey,
Let him have a
man.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
man,
happened?
Really good to see you again.
We got
Is that-
Baker
I went to
Mayfield
your
here.
training camp.
Oh
Is that
my
really Baker
God.
Mayfield?
Is he like cook or
Oh,
bake?
he's,
I don't know. I found him in
Yeah,
the yellow
he's a
pages.
famous quarterback that Neil loves.
Oh.
I hate
Anyways,
him.
he's gonna be throwing the ball a little bit with us today. Okay. So we're all
Oh,
gonna get a
okay.
chance to catch the ball.
I want to
Oh.
meet Petra
Cool, man.
Pascal.
Cool.
Wow.
Cool shit.
Does that involve running?
I call
A
goalie.
little bit sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, Bruce is the goalie.
There's no goalie, you Euro trash.
What did you call me?
What the hell?
What the fuck,
I think he
Massimo?
called you Euro trash.
Massimo,
think he
come on,
did.
man.
Football here in America, bro.
You might call me Euro trash. but You're the only
Bruce.
trash I see.
Hey, I'm from Tennessee. Don't use that.
Baker,
You tell
ready
him,
to show us
Bruce.
that
You
cannon?
tell him.
You guys should fight.
You stand out like a sore
Meet me at the
fucking thumb.
50-yard line.
All right.
All right, who
Cool.
wants to go first?
Meet me under the
Juno, you up?
bleachers.
Wait, what?
Oh,
what am I
wait.
doing?
I'm trying to hold it.
You're gonna play catch.
I know. It's really hard for you.
Deep
Huh?
breaths, Neil.
freak out.
All right, Baker, where do you want him to go?
You're gonna run a route?
No, listen, you do whatever you want. I'll throw it right to your chest. You don't have
All
to
right.
worry about that.
Run a right post. On 3.
Wait, where's
Call
the
it
right
Baker.
post? I don't know where the
Hate
right
him.
post is.
But
Right
I'm
Put-
happy
there.
for you.
Yeah, that's the line right there.
Hike!
Go, go, go!
Okay.
I don't know where I'm going.
He hiked
Right
it.
post!
Run
It's a
the
right
field.
post!
I don't know what a right post is.
She's going left.
You give him a
She's
hug?
like
She's doing
serpentining.
zig-
She's like running away.
You have to do that.
I think he should sign your.
Wow, what a throw.
You get a tattoo.
What
a throw.
He's got a
Almost had
fucking
her.
arm.
That was a fucking
Holy.
cannon, man.
Yeah, you know. Hey, and I'm not even limber yet.
Oh my God, he hasn't
No.
even stretched.
All right. Massimo, you up?
Buccaneers are so lucky to
Hell
have you.
yeah.
I was just telling everybody about how ridiculous that Johnny Manziel documentary on Netflix is right now.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, man.
He got
Oh
shit
God,
on me.
that's true. That's so true. Remember
He
when we
So
kissed?
true.
Me.
Yeah,
Massimo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
do.
getting ready to.
that's
hike the ball.
cool.
Hike it.
How could I forget?
Looks like you're preparing for a
Down. Sit. Hike.
Go, go, go.
Oh, cool.
Why'd he
Wow,
stop?
that's not your fault. That's not your fault. He
Oh,
just
wow,
stopped.
that was
Your fault, Baker.
That's not your
Man,
fault.
that's
He
him.
stopped.
That's a hell of an
That's
arm.
not your fault. He stopped for no reason.
That's
Hell of an
that's
arm.
awesome.
It was a stutter step. I was trying to lose the safety.
That's
I
awesome.
respect it, Max. I mean, Massimo. I mean, sir, I don't know.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Me,
Who's
are
up
you
next?
next?
Sure, sure, sure.
Me's go-
You're really gonna have to pick it up because you know that
Okay.
injury. You're really gonna have to run hard.
Down.
Son of a bitch.
Sit. Hike.
Ah!
I like the screaming.
She's
Really
scared.
intensity. Oh, she's just going straight down Hail Mary.
Whoa!
God, what a
She just
throw.
didn't look
She
up.
didn't look back.
She wasn't looking up. She wasn't looking up. That's not on you.
She's doing the
She wasn't
Randy
looking up.
Moss.
You gotta keep your eyes
That
up.
was such a good throw.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your eyes up, Philomena.
Never quit.
Gotta keep your eyes up.
You just went a little too far. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Here's with the
Hey,
line,
you guys
Baker.
are
Here's
I
with
got
the
my
line.
I got my Crocs in
You wish
sport
for the
mode. I'm
ball to
ready.
land in your arms. Come on.
What?
All right,
I was,
you
oh.
ready? Down. Sit. Hike.
You see, look at him. He's got that stride.
Does.
Keep your eyes open. Ooh! Ooh! All right.
Oh my God.
Is that our first catch?
Close.
I knew it'd be him.
Did he catch it?
You
I
catch
knew
it?
Columbo would catch it.
No, he's got a fucking cannon, man. It's hard to keep up.
No.
Oh.
Shit, all
It
right.
might be those long shorts you got.
All right, who's up next?
What do you mean? What's wrong with them?
I'll go next if that's cool with you.
These
I
are
don't
for
know.
mobility.
Whatever you
Maybe
want.
you could write an essay about it.
What do you want to run?
If we could do Statue of Baker, that'd be cool.
You want to do Statue of Baker?
Yeah, you know, where we do the flea flicker and you pretend to throw it back to me, and then I go out for a route, the rat.
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Oh,
Ready?
hold on. Isn't a
Oh,
fleet?
yeah, okay.
So wouldn't you-
Down.
It's a
Okay,
fake
hold on.
Sit.
flicker.
A
Fake
fake
flea
flea
flicker.
flicker. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. Fake. Cool.
Oh, he's long. He's long.
Oh!
Oh, he wants it.
Yeah! Let's go!
Yeah, he lost his shit on that one.
Holy shit.
Wow, look at him. Best day of his life.
So happy.
What I wouldn't do to have a wide receiver like that on my team.
Hold on.
I go for it.
Good
That
shit.
was beautiful. Good
Hey,
job.
we got
That
a
was a
reward
s-
here for you, Neil. Come here.
Oh, okay. Was it? Is it another kiss or?
Yeah, no,
Huh.
there you go.
This is a.
What is it?
Congratulations,
everyone.
Neil McGrill, for promotion to sergeant.
Oh,
Yeah! Hey,
Neil.
congratulations!
Excellent job.
Oh
There you go,
man,
Neil.
Don't
You
go
were
leaving
on
us
it.
for the NFL now, Neil.
you telling me I just got a touchdown pass from Baker Mayfield and I'm getting promoted, man?
Catch.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Oh, he missed. Hey, sorry.
You did
That one
it,
doesn't count.
Dip.
I
Hey,
threw
this
it
is-
at him. I
This
was
is the
trying.
coolest fucking day of my life, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, man.
We appreciate you, Neil.
Of
That's
our
your
lives.
sergeant, everyone.
That's our new shift one
Congratulations,
sergeant.
Sergeant Neil.
Thanks, Baker. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'm
You know-
glad that you didn't. I love you.
Holy.
Meet him
Wow.
halfway.
Yeah, cool, man. It's really good to see you out here.
It is.
Thanks, man.
All right, Baker. I
Hey.
gotta drop you off at the airport. Oh, you got
Wait,
time
one
for
more?
One more?
One more for
Oh,
Big Neil.
all right.
Oh, he
What
signed
the
a
you go.
Oh my god.
Wow. All right.
Oh man.
Hey, Master, you
Hope
want to
you
go?
enjoy that,
you
alright?
want to go flip that truck over there so we can get going soon?
Yeah, you
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks, man. I'll see
Of
you at all
course.
the home games
I'll
and the
see
other
you-
games
I'll
and your
see you
house.
this year. Yeah, you know what? Come over for a barbecue. Why not?
You mean it? When?
October 14th.
Okay. I'm there. Okay.
All right, I'll see you
All
there.
right, it's
All right.
a date. Look at that.
Thanks.
All right, I got some
Baker.
media to do, but
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
congratulations. I'm a run. I'm really happy for you.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I won't let you down with this role. Okay.
I know you won't.
Means a lot,
We
man.
know, Neil.
Oh, I know you won't.
Means a lot.
Appreciate you, Neil.
Do you think that
Neil-
Baker Mayfield looked a lot like
Neil,
Like
we got
a
a command meeting.
good-looking
soon.
Bones brother?
Wait, does that mean I have to go to the command
I'll
meeting?
drive for you. Baker.
Yeah.
Yep, it does, Neil. Come on.
Okay. Okay.
Do I have to pay for that signed football man and action for you?
He's like a Baker looks like a handsome Jeffrey Bones.
Yeah.
I noticed he grew his hair out and he got rid of the stubble,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's okay.
Why can't
I'm
Jeffrey
into it.
look like that? Listen, we got our best man on it.
Watch out! I'm flipping it. Watch out!
I'm flipping.
All
Watch
right.
out! We're flipping. I'm flipping it. Yes. What the fuck are you trying to say, Massimo?
I say I beat you arm wrestling hands down.
You won't beat me when I fucking punch you in the face. Hypothetically.
Good catch. Good catch. All right.
Here we go. Massimo did it and not Juno.
I fucking did it.
Hey, thanks, Kit Kat. Come to me for
I don't
anything,
think
and
we
I'll
can get
I'll try and do the best that I can.
Might need to flip it again.
I'm flipping it. Don't worry.
Put me in it. Someone just put me in the vehicle.
Okay, I'm
Don't worry, I got you, Sheriff. I'm
shoving
flipping
you
it.
in. I'm shoving you in. I'm shoving you in.
Something you've been
I
looking towards,
shoved.
or?
I didn't shove you.
Uh-oh. You let go of me.
It's something that I wasn't opposed to taking up, you know. Definitely a position that's needed in the SDSO, and hopefully one that I can fit well.
Good shit, Neil.
Well deserved, sir.
All right.
All right, we go. Gonna back on down.
Can't get in.
Just in time for this command meeting.
You don't think that thing was locked? Okay, that would be silly, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Or
that
anyway.
would be really silly.
Stand up, Massimo.
Right on time, Neil.
You on
The
duty,
hell said
Neil?
Go Cowboys! I am on duty, sir.
Okay. Making sure you're seeing that, or someone has to read it
I
out
am
to you.
seeing that. It's cool as shit. Axel Justice has said "Go Cowboys," though.
Ugh.
That fucker.
That's Commissioner Justice.
Who the hell's that?
That was really mean of Jerry. I'm so sorry, Neil.
American football is mid, but congrats on the promotion. Who's Jerry
Listen.
Sweets again?
My
That's my
brother.
best friend.
LSPD,
You can
sir.
strike him. You can strike him now.
No,
He's a
no, you
lieutenant.
can't. That's LSPD lieutenant.
Yeah, go ahead and strike him, Neil. Strike him down.
I guess that means there's a senior dep position open, huh?
We don't really have positions like that. If you're ready
Strike
for it,
points
you'll.
to Jerry Sweets.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw my hat in the ring.
Who's gonna stop you,
You're
Neil?
not wearing
Who's
a
gonna
hat,
stop you?
Massimo.
Oh
It's
God,
not my
Where's your
actual
hat?
hat.
I'm
He's
getting
mad
big
with power.
now.
Yeah. Listen, I agree. American football is not great, but you know, coming from a soccer or a rugby fan, I don't want to hear it.
Yo, wait, Jerry Sweets outranks me?
Hey,
he's a
get over
lieutenant.
to
He's
get
a
Owen to approve
lieutenant.
the points.
Oh, he's lieutenant. Oh, okay,
You gotta get Owen to approve the points.
good for him. Good for him.
Well, we're going all the way to Toledo because I got a command meeting, so y'all are gonna get your
All
cars
right.
up there.
Just I'm gonna jump out.
You're gonna jump
All right.
out?
Why?
Tuck and roll, sir.
I don't got a car up there.
Oh.
Sure, you can get a ride with someone. All right, I'll see you later, buddy.
Okay, bye-bye.
Jesus.
That was.
He
dumb.
seemed like he knew what he was doing.
Oh.
Oh, I think Phil Neenan just got hit by a branch.
Oh, whoops. Oof.
Oh,
Wait,
Columbus.
Hey, Pete, what's going on? Where the hell you been? You know what they're telling me? Let me ask you a question, Pete. Let me ask
Holy
Wow.
shit!
I need to know the answer.
Hey, you see
Wow.
that?
Oh, good to
Whoa.
see you.
Whoa.
got
One-handed,
it.
huh?
Are you Lonnie Larson?
Yo, check this out. Watch this.
Oh,
Holy
Full
fuck.
speed too. Look at that.
where's Columbo?
I don't know. He was there just
My
a second
life
ago.
flashed before my eyes.
I swear to God, Columbo was just here. There he is.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying, they had me worried there for a sec because I didn't know where you were. Are you sick? What's with the cough? What's going on, D?
I sure hope there's not like a bollard in the middle of these.
Hey, what's good, Stubble?
Oh, you're growing your hair back in your throat? All right,
I mean, we're coming up to Polito right now.
just on my way back to the station.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I'll be done.
Just, you know, yell if someone comes flying off. I can't
No, we
see
didn't
them.
talk about anything really.
All right.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, there's a new gun in the armory. Okay, what gun
Yeah.
is
We'll talk.
it? Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, no way. Actually. Oh, good. Thank fucking
We lost
God.
Massimo.
No, he's
He's
still
here.
here.
How far
Is
back?
he?
Okay.
Yeah.
alright.
Thank fucking God. Hey, since I'm sergeant now, does that mean I get a python?
If you get a python, I want one too. Jesus.
Owen wants one too. Owen wants
I
one
want
too.
one
So does
too.
Owen. Okay, okay. We'll see. We'll see a few. Okay, we'll see you soon.
Did you have to pay extra for the push-up emote, Limbo?
No.
Was it like part of a package or something?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. How much is that package?
200.
200 for those emotes?
Yeah.
Worth it though, right?
Yeah, that's true. You also get a Richard Nixon skin.
Emotes.
Oh, cool.
Richard
Ooh.
Nixon.
These assholes need to drive in their lane. God damn.
That's right, boss. What a steady hand you have, boss.
Yeah, thank you.
This is gonna be a long walk home.
I'm sure one of you's got a car.
I'll take my CVTI,
Yeah.
bro. Don't worry.
We could all get on bicycles and cycle down.
Oh,
A little team building.
There you go.
that's why you can't just take your CVPI just because you own it.
Yeah, I
It's not a
can.
civilian vehicle.
I bought it.
It's not-
All right, somebody park it.
That's how that works.
Not it.
Not it.
Not
I'll
it.
park it.
Not it.
Don't worry. I'll do anything for my boss.
Hey, come on,
Thanks,
Colin.
Mossy.
Hey, Juno.
What are you up to?
It's upstairs.
Hey, I appreciate you guys going out of your way to make that special and get Baker all the way out here too.
It's all Willie, man. It's all Willie.
I'll talk to him. I'll talk.
It's all Willie.
You ever hang out off street?
Ben Casanova, Jiminy Cricket, Lily Pond, Harper Belmont, Vivian
Yeah.
Gray, my smoking hot pre-wife, Haley Maxwell.
Yeah, pre-wife. Woo!
Woo! Oh,
Weird.
look, it's the new
And that's
sergeant.
it.
Jenny got
At
her
ease.
10K in that rifle.
At ease. Oh, I love Neil.
Someone says something
Oh,
about
yeah.
pre-cum. Oh, hey, Gina.
No.
Okay, and
Catching on.
as we do not have the
didn't say
projector yet, I
Jenny.
will hold up my phone like we're still in the Stone Ages.
Yeah.
Everyone look at the wheel
I'm,
and bask
I'm,
in its
I'm watching the
glory.
phone.
He's ignoring the fact that he didn't say Jenny.
Yeah, did you say Jenny?
Cannoli.
Mom,
we
are you
don't-
in the raffle or are you just juicing?
She
She
put in
won
the-
the
oh.
10K for the song, and she said that she wanted
Proud
to
up,
put
I
that
will.
10K in the rifle.
Yeah, but was she juicing it or
No,
actually
I know
joining
she
the raffle?
juiced it.
I
But
like
do you want
cannoli
to take
cook.
4 of that and enter?
I'm gonna gas you up in front of
My
everyone-
mom is a
everyone, don't worry.
multi-billionaire. I don't
Yes.
think she
Yes,
needs
she
that.
does.
So it's like one entry and then a 6K juice.
You know what? I won $100,000
Okay, my mom's
yesterday at
in
the
there.
casino. I'll juice
Shut
it by
up,
another
Jimbo.
10.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm not juicing it.
$104,000.
No, I'm not juicing it.
Okay.
What?
now
Fuck
it's
you.
94.
No, Every just said fuck you, Jimbo. I'm not doing it.
Okay,
I'll
juice
it by another
20.
Who said that?
Anybody got the
Hey, what's your
juice
state
Who
ID,
said that?
Neil?
for the juice?
Jimbo,
I'll
raise the
juice
budget.
it
by
What?
20.
Raising it by 20.
My state ID is
Hayes, did I hear that right?
6104.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Jimbo's a fucking
Wait,
baby.
what's the
6104.
cost to join?
He really is.
It's
He
whole
really
camera.
is.
4,000, Haley.
Wait,
You
have
know
you
what?
not entered yet, Scully?
Yeah, you
Shame.
just went no into it. Before.
You know what? I might be
wait a sec.
broke, but I'm juicing it 50K.
Haley's trying to join it.
Oh shit,
Oh
Kurt.
my
Damn.
Oh my God.
Please.
Okay. Somebody keep track because I didn't hear it. Scully's
I,
in.
I don't know either.
Hey,
Cannoli, what's your phone number?
I haven't paid to be in.
Haley's already in. I got Haley in.
Okay.
Cannoli, what's your phone number?
Oh
don't have
my
his
god!
phone
Oh
number
my
tagged?
god!
Oh,
Tackle
Jesus
brain.
Christ.
If only you were a
Oh.
police officer, then we would have to
Jesus.
retrieve sensitive information like that.
Hey, Cannoli.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll juice it by 500K.
Oh,
shit!
Holy shit!
Holy fuck!
Here, people.
No,
you
sure
that's
still
big.
wanna go in on this?
Oh my god.
Did
we enter twice?
Million
No. What? No,
That's
Suarez.
another
One
million.
entry.
Bison's only doing that so he can be liked. He's only doing that so he can be liked. Remember that. He's not doing it out of the kindness of his heart.
I can't hear you. How much is it?
Am I a joke to you?
How much is it?
Quadruple
4,000
grand.
4 grand. Oh, easy.
You fucking idiot. Respectfully.
I'll put Taco
Jimbo.
Bell there, but if he
Unrespectfully.
wins,
I said respectfully.
Majority rules.
That does
I'm
not
all
make it
What the fuck is
respectful.
going
I did say it though.
Canoli's raffle.
So.
I wanted to note that I want to know what everybody here is doing to each other over money. Listen to yourselves. It's embarrassing.
I have a goddamn
Oh
fucking
my
house to pay
God.
for sweets.
There you
I do
go.
a lot more to myself over money. I'll tell you that.
right now.
Okay,
Sweet,
guys.
you're a sad man.
Whoa, don't talk to my sergeant like that.
I'm a lieutenant.
Don't talk to my lieutenant like that.
Don't talk to my lieutenant like that.
You just demoted
Shut
Sweet.
the fuck up.
I'm ready to spin this freaking wheel if you guys are.
Oh yeah.
What's going on? Are we still?
It's not like 600,000.
It's
Oh,
at like
more.
$600,000.
It's got to be like
650.
650.
Damn it, David.
Yeah, it's like a
This is why I don't do late entries. You guys are pushing my buttons right now.
Did you
I
just
gotta
fucking
add Brian.
add
Hold
it to
on.
it? Some people only just got here.
I can't see the
Hey,
wheel
we just
anymore.
came here. I want my name added, man. How much?
Add name,
How much?
please.
Wait, easy. All right.
Are you joining
Bison,
us?
No, are you
Bison said
joining?
500.
Yeah, I'm
Kurt
gonna
said
give the
50. That's
money to a
550
charity.
plus whatever else
Oh,
everyone put in originally.
Cannoli and snow.
94.
Hopefully this saves. This is such a pain in the ass to
crazy.
do.
That's crazy,
Yeah, it's about
Snow, because
650.
my
Lumbo
my-
wants to join as well.
Giving it to Copper.
Snow, that's crazy because my stripper name's Charity, so I'll be taking that.
Okay,
Snow and
sweet.
Columbo on here.
I might just put you on the list just for saying that.
Okay, are we ready to spin to win? God damn
Yeah.
it. God damn it. God damn it.
All right, let's see this saves.
Spin to win. Spin to win.
You know
I'll
what? Yes,
pay.
I will.
I'll pay for Brock's entry.
Okay,
I'll pay
okay.
for Brock's entry.
I swear to God, if Jimbo wins again, I'm gonna lose it. I'm
I've
just saying it
already
right
won
now.
2. I'm gonna win the 3rd one.
I'll laugh if it happens. I'll be happy actually.
Yeah,
Yep, I'll be happy too. Make it the free time.
Okay,
All right,
this
works.
is
The 3
going
time.
down in history, okay? I'm spinning this freaking wheel, okay?
Spin
Are you?
it.
Are you? Are you though? Because we're still talking about it.
The wheel's being spun.
Oh.
Oh, look at it go! Look at it go! Wow!
It's going. It's going.
What?
Oh my god!
Oh my God! Ring! Ring!
What the fuck?
Yeah!
That's so fucking rigged.
Fuck you.
Wait, who won?
Fuck you, cheater.
Cannoli won it.
Oh my God, no way.
I am a
can't
jealous
answer.
god, and I will not allow myself to win. My
Ooh, bigger man.
Yeah,
Do
double
it
it
anyway,
anyway, the next
pussy.
person.
Do it,
All right,
pussy. Take the
pretty good.
winnings.
So, winning this would pay off my debts
wait,
that I
wait.
have.
It would
to
actually
Baron.
fucking
Why
pay the
don't
house
you?
off, man.
Why don't you just split in half and roll again?
Yep, I like
Okay,
that.
how much did I win?
double it.
Like $650,000.
I don't know,
And
Chloe was
that's
a
still
coward.
That's still 300K. That's still a shit ton of money.
I'll put 300 back in, and we'll spin again.
All right.
All right. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Spin
I'm good
again.
about winning, but
All right, hey, let me talk to you real quick in the hallway.
I'm in debt.
Yes, we could. Oh
Philly
yeah, yes, you could.
Okay, you should be sorted out. You'll be able to look at strikes. Should be able to issue strikes. You should have the ability to check command reports. Just go ahead and well, you can't try issuing strikes, but if you can't, let me know later.
Be someone else in our
If you
family.
have to go to do it, let me know. But you should be able to go to reports, and you should be able to look at command reports. The easiest way is to check is going to be to go to the reports section, untick the recent, and type in truck, and let it go for a while. Because minimum there's a truck report you should be able to see. But in any case, we'll see.
Loading right now.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Get used to that.
No, it's too late.
Slam truck boost.
You should be able to see potential truck unit. We should be able to refresh. It should be a command report now. If you can see it.
Congrats. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
If you can see the command reports, then I'm satisfied with what you got. But you should be able, you should also be able to strike anybody who's not a sergeant or lieutenant or high command, obviously.
And then how would I go about that? Just strike. Yeah,
So you would type on your MDW, but not your MDW. If you catch my drift,
and then, yeah,
strike,
got it.
state ID, points, reason, and then it'll show up on their staff profile. So if you go to your own staff profile, you can see that you have zero strikes or whatever. But if I issue one, actually, go ahead and do me a favor. Hey Juno. Juno, come here. What's your state ID?
39566.
All right, strike her 2 points, and then
Why?
you're not actually being striked. It'll be removed. We're just making sure you can do it.
Oh.
Just give her 2 points and whatever reason, and then you can just unstrike her the same way.
39566.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay. And check and see if it went up.
Yeah, she's got 2 strike points.
All right,
okay.
and then remove the strikes. It's same way as giving strikes, but just remove strike. And then you should be all set. And I'll make you a badge.
Okay.
Let's go.
You won't.
You won't.
Cricket,
You won't.
come on.
You won't make
Cricket,
it over
you
$2
it.
million.
You do it. Do it. I have no money.
Do it.
Hey, Cricket, you and I are gonna go to the casino. 300,000
Oh, I
on
need to
red.
include the strike ID from it. Oh, okay. I see.
All right, guys. All right, it's been an hour. I love you all, but we do have to get out there and actually be the police officers that we are. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, go do your job.
And then this is yours, and you're good to go. But I'll see you in the command
Thank you
meeting.
so much.
Anything, let me know.
Thank you. Command meeting's here?
Yep, it's in the office.
You want me to stay then, Stubble?
Fuck off. You leave.
Oh.
Nobody wants you, Jimbo.
Stubble, you
Maybe
were
they
getting
are.
cranky in your old age. What
Not
the hell,
Jimbo.
man?
You
All
want
right,
food before
to
I
the
go?
office, command members.
Remember the
So many moving parts.
Command to the office.
quick.
What the fuck was
I know you got a quick one, but I haven't even got nothing.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's like a fucking zoo in there sometimes. You guys got a real meeting going.
Yep, it is a zoo completely.
I mean, it's good. It's good for morale, I bet.
Yeah. Well, someone just won 600K, so I think they're feeling pretty
Yeah.
good.
I'm just not gonna give that money and see who calls me out for it.
You're a piece of shit.
That's a real piece of shit move.
No, you have to, you fucking cunt.
If they sue you, I will be at the lawsuit and testify against you.
Yeah, I will testify against you in a heartbeat.
I'm pretty sure though Jim wouldn't even realize the money was missing. He would just assume 2 mil was there. You know what I mean?
Hey.
I think we're waiting for McReal,
hopefully
Willie, and sure who else. Obviously, I
that
think.
room we could start having these then?
Why?
It's pretty small. It's pretty No. small.
It's all right.
Standing.
It's cozy.
Okay.
This is the best room in PBSO.
Was the chair open?
Dyson added 500K to the pot. A lot of people.
Yep, it's good. Trying to get some people at these.
Well, if I'm gonna no, never mind.
What?
Oh
What are
well,
you wearing, Willie?
I checked the time and I was like, oh, there's a command meeting, and I was like mid shower.
My gym clothes.
You like
Okay.
wash like half your body vertically.
Yeah, yeah.
So like the left side's washed, but not the right.
Well, no, when I'm in the shower, I turn on this little thing that reads my messages out loud when I'm in the shower.
All right. We missing anybody besides Neil? Any sergeants you guys know of are awake that should be here?
Flop's here. He flop.
Carter's a sergeant, but this ain't
Is
his
Neil
time.
around? Is
Well,
Neil coming?
I mean, this isn't just like a NAEU command. This is
Yeah, it's all
everybody.
command. Yeah.
Anybody who wants to be here.
Did Neil
Listen,
just get promoted?
I'll put it like this: if y'all got one of yours in your department who's a sergeant who ain't here, go get him because we're gonna start in like 5.
All right.
Give him a buzz.
I've got an idea. Roll call of command.
I'll go to you as soon as I'm done with this.
Okay.
Jackie Snow.
Hey, let me create that meeting.
Flop Dugong.
Hello.
Stop here. Barrick Johnson.
Hey. Alright.
Jerry Sweets. Sweets isn't here.
Present.
Aaron
Well,
Bison.
I'm here.
Here.
Bison.
Here.
Molten.
Here.
Viv.
Here.
Gotta pull over the next page. There's so many cadets here. Neil.
Here.
Owen.
Present.
Willie.
Who's
Here.
sneezing at,
Yep,
Bozo?
that's all command. We're all here.
Sneezing. Okay. All right, let's get a few things. Sorry, I think there's a cat sneezing behind me on that desk. Anyway,
Ew.
Bless you, cat.
Sounds like a slinky like hitting the ground. What the fuck?
he's sneezing a lot. He's okay.
It's
He's
a
fine.
sneezing cat.
Listen. Okay. Anyway, a few things to get out of the way. One, as you guys are probably all aware, besides Neil, there's going to be a Scar replacement in M4. Pretty much the same rules apply. Command authorized only, and then I think Stubble and HVT are going to be leading some kind of rifle cert to certify people on their use, and then they'll be allowed to use it as command approves them. So get with Stubble if you want to have the rifle cert yourself, but you can approve them. Kind of the way it's working. Let me see what this is. Hello?
I'm being attacked.
Can't help you right now. She said she's being attacked. Anyway, M4 is replacing the Scar. Same rules apply. If there's Class 3s present or Class 2s, command can authorize them as needed. Also, if we're low on numbers, this is mostly directed at Barrick and Flop in our Shift 3. But if you guys are outnumbered and you're meeting heavy force, you know, like they're doing drugs, they've got deagles and whatever, you know, discretion. Obviously, you guys are in a trusted role for a reason, because you're going to have to make some tough calls, and not everything's going to be black and white.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ, he looked like he wanted to do that for a while. Anyway, you guys get what I'm getting at, hopefully. You guys are trusted. You've been vetted. We have a lot of trust in you, so things aren't going to be as black and white and as clear. There's not going to be clear procedures for this kind of stuff, but the basic concept is if there is a overwhelming force you're being met with, you can deploy them, but make sure they have a rifle cert, and make sure people are going to Stubble and HVTU to get their rifle cert if they're interested. The other big thing is, you saw announced a little bit ago, there is a big banquet type thing tomorrow at the Syphilis Theater or whatever, on Baytree Canyon. If you don't know where that is, look at your map. It's on Baytree Canyon Road, just north of Vinewood, north of the ranger station. We're going to be meeting there directly after the tsunami at basically this time, maybe a little bit beforehand, hopefully. There'll be a lot of stuff announced. What I can tell you right now is the big thing is going to be renaming the senior rank to corporal, finally. That's going to be a change that we talked about, I think, roughly a month and a half ago. But that'll be happening. That'll be happening basically tomorrow. That's the big change. So just so everyone knows, as of tomorrow, after the announcement, just to catch Brian up for real quick, two things. One, as you're aware, the Scar is being replaced by the M4. Same rules apply. If you want a rifle cert, talk to HVTU. That's so you're caught up, Brian. Second thing, banquet tomorrow at the Syphilis Theater on Baytree Canyon. There's kind of like three major announcements. One is can't tell you. Two is can't tell you. Three is senior deputy is now being replaced by corporal. Just the name, all right? Because we're expecting corporal responsibility level from these guys at senior, so we're just kind of calling corporal now. All right, anything else from anyone else?
Yeah, so just two quick questions. On the M4s, is it similar to the Scars where we could keep them in our lockbox, or is that only a grab when needed from the armory situation?
You can keep it in your lockbox if you have the rifle cert.
All right, and then on the corporal thing, is it just a straight rename, or I heard there was also talks about like seniority being like an actual just senior rank? Is that not happening tomorrow? It's just the rename?
Say again with the senior thing?
So there was talks about keeping senior officer around, but making it more of like a tenured rank as opposed to what it is now. Is that also coming with the corporal rename, or is it just the corporal rename and like senior no longer exists tomorrow?
It's just the rename.
Okay.
We are going to implement that other change separately, so there's less confusion, and we're going to do it later on. So,
Gotcha.
And we're probably not going to use the senior name because, as Chief Reed said, I think people have a lot of there's a lot of baggage with the senior rank and what it means and what it does. So we're probably going to do that roughly a month or two after the corporal rank is done and people are settled. We'll be instituting seniority ranks, probably officer/deputy first class, and then insert second rank that we haven't come up with still, and then third rank will be master deputy/master officer or whatever. I have to talk to Snow afterwards to see how he wants to deal with that, but Anyway, moving on. Are there any pressing questions about the rifle cert or the meeting tomorrow? Okay, great.
What time did you say the meeting was?
Same time as the meeting today, 2 p.m. Eastern. It'll be at a non-police station, so, it'll probably start more than half an hour after, because it's going to take people a while to get there. Probably looking at 30 after is when we're going to start, hopefully. It's maybe ambitious, but that's the goal.
Is it open to the public?
It is not open to the public. I mean, if people want to bring like a +1, or they want to bring like true civilians, doctors, EMS, I don't have a problem with any of that. DOJ, but there's going to be there's going to be a strict no criminal records type thing allowed. I don't want any bombings, shootings, etc.
Sorry, Jerry.
Yeah. Well, my wife's never bombed anyone, just to clarify. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
I'll help you with that.
Who's your wife?
Quimbley Hayabusa. She's in the HOA.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Anyway.
Quick question for the Class 2 cert. Is that going to be all of HVTU are kind of the FTOs and the teachers for that? Or is it just specifically Stubble and... Okay.
You have to talk to him.
As of right now, it's gonna be all the in HVTU there's like internal ranks. You have like pretty much like a probationary rank and then a full operative member of the department, and it's gonna be that level. So it's all but like 3 or 4 people will be able to do the training.
Okay. I just didn't want to send somebody to somebody who couldn't do training in shift 3.
Yeah. In shift 3, Hawkins, Kozlov, Frost. Fuel is the only person to shift 3 that can't do it. So
just straight to Ripley.
Yep, Ripley will be able to do it.
How does it handle, as opposed to the Scar?
I
No
actually
idea.
did some quite a bit of testing before the meeting, like before this one. Looking through your eyes, straight laser, like the OG M4,
which I don't like.
We don't do that.
I am going to be, telling people not to do that if possible.
That'll be part of training.
Somehow figure out how to, tell them that within city. And then it actually doesn't feel as bad as a Scar. I'm going to be honest. It feels a little bit less recoil, but only maybe 10-15% less. It still jumps pretty bad, especially when you're moving around. But if you're standing still, it shoots pretty well.
I don't know how you want to say it, but I would probably just say try not to. But there's going to be situations in which you kind of need to for accuracy or whatever.
Don't let it be your main reaction. If it's a little quick one, then okay, that's fine. That's whatever. But
yeah, I have noticed, and if you put it in burst mode, it works pretty well. It doesn't really have the recoil issue if you put it in burst.
All right.
It's not horrible, at least.
Okay, before we move on, is there anyone in this room that needs updating for the MDW, like rank, call sign, a new badge, or anything? Okay.
I need my MDW to be upgraded to lieutenant.
Okay. And
While you're doing that, Owen, I do want to add. What? No.
Sorry, I was asking Barrick a question. I'm sorry. I was trying to
So,
whisper.
in regards to the M4 thing, if you as a member of command want to be involved with the instructor thing, my talk with the suit, I still don't trust the guy. He said, yeah, command could also help out with the training thing. So to help with having that presence, because for example, shift 2, our biggest shift, Ripley is the only squad lead. You have operators like Bones, he's going to be able to do it. So will Carter, and so will Casanova, but they're not always around, and they've got a lot of prior things. And you're going to need a lot of training. So Bison, I've already approved him to get involved with the training. We just got to touch base, so we've all got the same program. And if other members of command want to get involved, I'm also tempted if there's like certain seniors or troopers, for example, that want to help out with the training, then open it up to them. The HVTU are in charge of the rifle cert, but you don't have to be a member of HVTU to help train and be involved with that.
So the end goal of this is pretty much to get the entirety of the UPD rifle certed.
Yes. So this all stems from a conversation back early restructure where we were like, hey, we just give cops guns and badges and then throw them out there and not actually throwing them through basic firearm training.
Yeah, it's like back in the DOC days, there was that whole firearm exercise, which was
so
good.
it's pretty much doing that on a PD scale And our plan is to do this now with the class 2s, and then we're going to be working with the P&Ts to have it so it's a part of onboarding, or maybe it could be a non-solo sign-off, but having the basic non-solo cadets trained with like firearm safety with pistols, stand your ground, all that stuff. But the M4 is like, we have to do the M4 first because it's needed now, and then we'll go and do the Glock stuff after.
I will say that oh fuck, I just had it in my mind.
It'll take a while to get it all sorted.
I was talking to Commissioner Justice, the suit guy that Stubble was talking about.
Don't trust him.
Yeah, it's fine. He's still my boss, so I don't really have a choice. He's
Wrong.
having a column put
He's your
into-
boss's 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 boss.
Bosses. Yeah, 4 times. Yeah. He is having a column put into the roster that says if somebody is rifle surgery or not.
I already did it.
You did? Okay, cool. Yeah, he asked
Yeah.
that earlier, so that should be easier to tell as well.
Yeah, it's got an M16 on it. Because
Is
that
that
was
the
just
old
the picture
SWAT
I had
one?
from SWAT. Yep, I just took it. I mean, it's a gun, right?
Pretty sure we could just
Gun
put it
sale.
on staff profiles if I really wanted to. We could just make a fucking
like an
cert
FTO
tag
cert,
for
like,
it.
badge? Yeah.
Oh, like a normal tag, like PBSO or SDSO, and then we could just. Yeah, I like that.
It would be like where it says like FTO certified or whatever on their profile. It'll just
Yep.
say rifle cert.
What do we want to do about the eventual somebody uses the M4 without being certified for it?
Instead of what?
They're not. Let's say they're not certified for it, and I'm like, hey, class 2s are authorized for this situation, and then random deputy number 5 just grabs an M4 from the armory, but they're not certified for it. They haven't got the training.
I mean, why not
personally,
just
I
suspend
say-
them for a day? I mean, this is
Well,
class
that's what I
2s
was
tend to be very serious business, and if people can't read announcements, how can they do anything?
Yeah, if it's in the
Anyway.
announcements, which I think Justice just put in there, it's definitely I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too strict, but like bar them from using it, from being able to get started for at least 2 weeks, and then suspend them for 24 hours.
I feel like that's way too light-handed. I mean, it's not
Ooh,
like they
light-handed.
missed
Ooh.
a little thing. This kind of ties into something else I want to talk about, but that's my position. If you can't read the announcements and it's leading you to do something like grabbing an M4, which causes even bigger issues than just for that individual, and their ass so that they know for next time.
If their excuse is I didn't see it, that's not an excuse.
Okay, then I say 30 days barred from getting rifle cert, and then
That
suspension
serves that
on
work
the
very
spot
well.
Mm-hmm.
for however long you guys want to, collectively agree on.
Yeah, I mean, the commissioner talked
people are gonna
about.
fuck around with it. Sorry, Snow.
No, you're good. Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, the commissioner talked about taking the gloves off with specific criminals. I think we need to do the same thing. I agree with Brian. Being too light-handed isn't going to send a message about it.
Yeah, I agree.
A situation by situation, though, right?
Cross
No
that bridge when we
remorse.
get
No,
to it,
I think it's
but
pretty
go
black and white.
heavy-handed.
If you use a rifle that you're not meant to use,
No, I get no. That I get. I was talking about the gloves off situation with certain
Oh,
gangs. I'm
sorry,
saying
my
that
mistake.
situation. Yeah, no, you're good.
I got you.
So are we agreeing on 30 days no cert with suspension on the spot then? If they use it when they're not supposed to?
I feel like a suspension's enough for most people. That's such a massive deal that they're not going to fuck up next time, and if they do it next time, well.
Okay, also, on the topic of suspensions, if you suspend someone, give them 30 strike points. You know what I'm saying? So there's a documentation on their profile. You know what I'm saying? 30 strike points equals a suspension. If you suspend someone for 2 days, hypothetically, give them 60 strikes. The strike points are for documentation, so we know if someone's being suspended. Obviously, we have a command chat, but not everyone's going to surf through that every day and notice a one line of text or whatever, if you even put it in there. So if you guys are suspending people, which is fine, make sure you document it with the strike points, because otherwise, let's say hypothetically Snow suspends Viv for some reason, I may not even know that Viv got in trouble yesterday if I don't see that documentation. So it takes 2 seconds to do.
Question.
I also want to add to that really quickly that some of you will have run into the issue where you kite strike one another, be it because you're equal rank, etc. If there is no high command around, I can do it on your behalf just mechanically. You just need to speak to me and I can get that done for you. It's no power for me or anything. It's just I still have I'm allowed to do that on your behalf. So if you're struggling to, let's say, strike another command member, you can speak to me and I can do that.
Okay,
Do you,
thank you.
when we strike them, do you want us giving them like in that one strike, like it'll say strike 60 points, or give them up to so their shit matches 60 points?
However long you're suspending them. If you suspend them
Okay.
for a day, it's 30. 2 days, 60. 3 days.
Okay.
I know you can do math. You know.
Well, I just didn't know if it was like they had 15 points, then like, and I want to put them on a 24-hour suspension. Then it's just like I just give them 15 more, if I just give them 30 straight
You give them
up.
15 more.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
The strike points.
Understood.
Strike points match how many days. So if they have 20 strike points, and you're suspending them, you give them 10 to finish the day.
Got it.
You know.
Okay.
But if you're suspending someone, let's say someone has 20 strike points, and they do something pretty fucking bad, you can give them another 20, and they get suspended for 1 day, and they're halfway to their next suspension. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I understand that now. Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Any other questions? We got anything else on the radar for man stuff?
I did put a feeler out in regards to 2 things regarding reports. One being the standardization of the format we use for date time. If you're curious as to why it is, or you happen to miss the message, the shorthand is when you take a look at your MDW and you look at the latest set of reports or the latest set of incidents, you get somewhere in the ballpark of 30 reports. If a report cycles out of that initial list, it is effectively in the void. For us to be able to find it, we would either need to search for the suspect, search for a keyword in the title, et cetera, et cetera. Effectively, the reason we bring up this topic is we've got these larger running cases, for example, the desirability to push Rust onto incidents revolving around the Roosters Rest and whatnot. However, let's say someone comes in and they're like, hey, such and such thing happened 2 days ago, or whether it's an officer, whether it's a victim, whatever it is, there's no way to actually find that information unless you just happenstance know what the title is. As of today, no one has made any pushback. So following this meeting and with the sign-ups I've gotten, both that and the standardization for evidence and entering evidence is going to be updated on the SOPs and the MCU SOPs. I've also named a couple individuals to help identify cases where these things aren't being done. And the intent behind those individuals is they will, in the most charitable fashion, let officers who are not entering evidence correctly or titling things correctly show them how it is done. And only in the event there's like a serial problem, like let's say 1 or 2 officers that just keep, entering it incorrectly or just completely disregarding it, will next steps be taken.
I mean, does anybody have any kind of like objections to the that format of putting it in the year, month, day?
I mean, it's fucking annoying. And it's not natural, but it does make for better.
Yeah, it's like it's not natural for me, but that's like one of those things where in the scope of our work, I do not care enough to push back. It's like I can handle doing year. Yeah, right.
It also matches the format of the template as well, so it's all uniform at that point.
Yeah,
if we're chilling on that, I'll throw a little thing into the LSPD chat and just be like, yo, this is what's happening.
Beautiful. Yeah, and what Viv said is the reason we went down that route. Even for me, the format's kind of weird, but it being already a part of our template makes it like a million times easier. You don't have to pull up a documentation. You just know, copy and paste. One other addition to that, I got the deputy commissioner noted to me that he is immediately requesting that all our reports, it may actually be done already, that when you make an investigative report or any of one of these special reports, the template is now going to be auto added. It doesn't look like it's in yet, but it's going to be really soon.
What do you mean by that? By auto added? What do you mean by that?
Like you get in incidents, isn't it?
Incidents have a template on it. It's gonna be like that for investigative reports.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
got you. That. Oh,
investigative
sorry. I
reports.
thought you meant the title, and I was like, okay, wait, never mind. All right.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Well, they are looking into that as well, but that might be a bigger lift. But TBD.
People don't know how to copy paste the date for some reason.
Yeah.
Hey man, life's hard, Bison.
You're telling me, man. I just got my M4 back.
That's all I had.
Good changes.
Oh, I guess this was supposed to be brought up, and I had to think about something for a second. So if it didn't, or if it did, that's my bad. People are coming to me as well as other command and seniors or whatever, expressing concern about the level of crimes that are going on and the lack of breathing time in between calls to respond to. And they didn't know what to do in the moment. I recommended that they just go 10-7 away from Mission Road PD, like go to like a restaurant or to another PD or something, so that way like they're not expected to respond to calls because they're not 10-8 and they're not sitting in the middle of Mission Road. So people aren't going to be 3-1 saying get out of Mission Road kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think people don't realize they don't have to be clocked on. They don't need to be on duty all the time. If they need to take a fucking break, take a break.
The issue
like an
is
LT.
that people use the PD train to get in.
If you use the PD
So-
train, you do need to be on duty.
So
Yeah.
No, I get that, but in that same,
yeah.
I mean, like clock on, it's like go 10-7, you know, chill at MRPD, grab something to eat, like go up to the fucking dog park, chill for 5-10 minutes. I'm not, if I see you up there and it's like, oh, I just went to an S plus, I'm just taking 5 minutes. I'm not gonna shout at the guy. I get it. We're human fucking beings at the end of the day. This is a job and we need to take it seriously. But through the nonstop barrage of B boosts, banks, the fucking shootouts, you're a human being. He needs a break, and you just need to remind them of that. No one's in trouble for taking a break.
Yeah,
Just
and that's
also
what-
being
that's what I've been telling 'em.
conscientious of, like, if you're low on units and you're like, I need to take a quick fucking break, and you see an armored car pop off and you see a bunch of cops responding to it, you can be like, okay, I need to take a break, but I also need to be mindful of the fact that, you know, people that I'm sworn to protect are driving towards an armored car, and let's be honest, chances are they're getting fucking shot. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's a little
I
juggling
think-
game in my
at the same
opinion.
time,
I also think that it's on command to also go, okay, you've had, let's say, the entire PD just on a 37 that turned into a shootout. I think it's on command to also be like, it's okay if we miss the immediate next call and we all take 5 minutes. I don't think it's going to destroy the
Yeah,
city.
agreed.
for
Completely
command to
agreed.
go, you know what? No, guys, we're not responding to that. And like, I understand that sometimes people get on duty and they want to respond, but sometimes it's a case of, look, everyone has just got out of a scene. Everyone is exhausted. Everyone needs 2 minutes just to collect themselves, get their shit together, get new armor, everything like that. Ignore that call for now. And I don't think that's wrong of us to do, because the only thing that's going to happen is, like today, I had the same conversation with Stubble. There was back to back to back 5 gang related shootings. 5. And it got to the point where
Ew.
yeah, where Stubble and I were they were literally unable to process evidence before they was required to go to the next shootout to collect evidence. We had about 7 people in the lab at one point, all trying to just get shit together, and another one popped off, and Stubble and I were like, just don't go, just stop, finish what you're doing, relax. They'll pick themselves if they need to. Have a second, and I don't think that's wrong, especially when you're in back to back gang shootouts.
No, not and every time there's a call going on, if I'm in the middle of doing processing or a what's it called, like evidence stuff, like you just said, I don't do shit until my report is done, until evidence is done.
Yeah.
Like I sit in that, I sit in the PD and I do my shit and I do my job unless there's like absolutely, you know, 4 cops just went down in one shooting and like there's barely anybody responding, then I'll leave. But otherwise, just let them, like, you know, just sit in the office, do your work, get your stuff done so you don't feel stressed later to do it, you know, on your own kind of thing.
Well, okay, so it's kind of a higher level conversation than command at this point, but I'm hoping to try to talk to the DOJ on some level. And I mean, I get it. There's officers and detectives that really appreciate the amount of paperwork that goes on, the amount of documentation and evidence gathering, and it helps forward their investigations, and it's very useful for them. But I think some of it's unnecessary, and it is kind of frustrating to see, you know, let's say 4 officers, usually for a gang-related shooting, at least 4, are gathering evidence, writing reports. They're collectively spending maybe like 2 hours. If you think about each person spends 10 minutes gathering casings, 10 minutes cataloging it, and 10 minutes for writing the report, we're talking about a collective like 2 hours of work being put in on something that may never be referenced again. They may plead guilty, and it may never come up again. So I'm hoping to talk to DOJ and the rest of high commands and come to some kind of agreement with there's got to be something. There's got to be a breaking point because I think that we're coming to a critical mass with the amount of report writing and evidence gathering.
Yes.
Versus people just
Yes.
like to me, the breaking point is when people get out of jail faster than we're done writing reports.
Yes.
And I don't think the answer is sending
when-
people to jail longer. I don't think that's the answer either. I don't want people to go to jail longer, but I think we need to cut down on report writing because it is insane that you and I could go out right now, arrest somebody for a pretty significant charge of like possessions, firearms, resisting arrest, whatever, and they could be out on the street before I'm done writing the report and processing evidence. That is alarming to me. And I don't think the answer is sending them in for longer. That doesn't fix anything. That just makes the other side angry too. So what we got to do is we got to realize sometimes, I think maybe if someone's guilty, we got to reduce the amount of evidence gathering, or there's got to be some kind of compromise. I'll talk to Chief Justice Crane when I can and the rest of High Command. We've got a meeting scheduled some point next week. But don't worry, I'm fighting the good fight on that front. But it's like, when I talked to Toretti, his response is pretty accurate. It's not really up to PD. It's kind of up to the civilians and the DOJ because they're the ones that demand this of us, right? We don't want to write all these reports and do all this shit. They have required this from us through almost a decade of court proceedings and arrest documentation. It's evolved to this point slowly. So I think there is some way we can kind of like roll this back and kind of get a little bit more like freedom to like, all right, listen, if they're pleading all guilty and all that shit, maybe we don't need more than like a sentence. Maybe we don't need any evidence collection. Maybe we don't need to document the vehicle. But obviously that's really hard to do until you know they're pleading guilty. And that stuff has already been done half the time. So we'll talk with them and see what we can do because it is getting frustrating.
I'll say I think streamlining stuff like that will be good for saving time, but I do disagree on the fact that putting them up for more time. You're saying they'll get angry. The way that I will always take it is, if someone's doing heinous crimes, like if they're doing like, you know, boosts, okay, I get that, but if they're doing like gang-related wars or violent crimes, I think the punishment should be a hefty fucking time. Personally, I think the people in terms of gang-related should get no time served. They should be set up for the full 75. Because not only did that charge, in the way that I see it, was brought in because there was so much shit going on and it was affecting the civilian population of the city, and then times get negated on that, and then they're out in like 10 months.
Let me just cut through the bullshit and just say, yeah, of course. The reason for that charge was because it was happening so often that there was often no downtime for cops. I know that sounds familiar, but people were basically shooting each other. Cops would come spend an hour cleaning it up and send them to jail. And before we even got on the street again, they were doing the same thing again. I know it sounds very familiar, but again, things have evolved for a certain reason. If you've been around for more than a year, you'll see the cycle. It happens. It goes and it goes and it goes. And now we're on the bottom side of the cycle, right? And we got to go back up through the top where it changes to the point where this is actually a timeout type feature again, or a timeout type charge or whatever, where people can just knock off the shooting, and we can get some breathing room for 45 minutes. I mean, all I can say is we're working on it. I do agree when there's heinous crimes, we need the document, but I think there's some kind of a tipping point where it's like, listen, if they're all going to plead guilty to gang-related shooting, how much of a report do we really need? I think all the detectives probably really need is documentation that so-and-so did it and so-and-so was using this gun. More than that seems excessive.
Yeah, you're 100% right. I from the elephant in the room, Rust, we need to push it. The guilty pleas are the most powerful thing as long as the evidence, like, the guns are put in there. Even if there's a statement or two, that's already a massive win. It's the lopside of it that tends to hurt when there's like zero evidence. But understandably, that's also been a side effect of what you referenced there, Svensson, which is like we're literally cleaning up a crime scene and another gang comes through and like fucking blasts the same individual.
Yeah, is it strange that I'm looking at all the 71s down on the south side, and my first thought is at least it's not Rooster's Rest?
Oh no, now it's the View.
Oh yeah, no, they are. Yeah, that'll be Roosters and GG.
Yeah.
Give it like an hour. Security now with
So, Something that was brought up yesterday with Commissioner Justice, was the amount of time that he basically said that we are spending too much time before we roll EMS in these scenes. And he basically said that to get to the point where once it seems settled to call that EMS in, and because he said that it was taking too long between.
Is he
us
aware of the
calling
medical
EMS.
discontinuity charge? Because
He is aware, yes.
Okay.
But he also
we've
said
had
that,
to be slower.
We have to.
But yeah.
That's directly opposite as to what the DOJ has guided us
I'll
to
talk
do
to
err
him.
on this side of
Okay,
caution.
I'll have a word with him.
because yesterday
I
he
think
was
there's-
saying that we were taking too long
does
to
it-
call an EMS.
There is a happy
There's
medium.
a
but,
difference
yeah.
between what the DOJ are expecting from us with the medical stuff and taking way too fucking long. I think I've seen scenes go on for like a good half an hour longer than they need to, simply because people just aren't calling it and they're just sitting there and waiting. At some point, you just have to say, okay, enough's enough.
Do you think it would help if we force people? I mean, is this a problem where the scene lead is just not doing it, or is it a problem where people don't know who the scene lead is, and that's why it's not being called? Because it might help
Probably a mixture of both. to be
It
honest.
might help for us as command to
Try and help
literally
push that.
say out loud, "This person is scene lead," and then check in with them every 2 minutes, like, "What's going on? What's the situation?" You know, you don't have like. I think that's more of a focus of what we need from sergeants personally, and I guess to an extent lieutenants too, but less of a micromanaging from you guys and more of a like. I don't want sergeants to be running scenes as much. Obviously, if you're capable and you want to, feel free, but I would really prefer if sergeants were more of an administrative role at this point, where you guys were keeping an eye on senior officers who are running scenes, so you can do more than just that, right? If you yourself are running the scene, it is hard to keep an eye on everybody and make sure they're doing their job. But if you, for example, appoint a senior officer to run the scene, and then all you have to do is make sure they're doing their job, you know what I'm saying? It's easier to administrate that type of thing. So for the example I'll use is there's a big shooting, Snow's on scene, and so is a senior officer. Instead of Snow running the scene minute by minute, day by day, and giving call outs, he can just process as an officer himself and then check in with the senior officer to make sure things are being done. So if Snow feels like medical's taking too long, all he has to do is just say, "Hey, senior officer blank, where are we at with this?" And that person can be held responsible, and that way you're not so micromanaging. Well, I guess it is micromanaging, but you know what I'm saying. You're not
It's more
responsible.
subtle.
Yeah.
I believe part of the conversation also revolves around the standard for a scene clear. I mean, as you could see, a lot of us have different years of police experience here. I remember way back in the day, the general guidance was 5 to 10 minutes from the last time you heard a gunshot, whereas
I still do that.
nowadays,
I still do
whereas
that.
nowadays, some people might say like, "Oh, well, the firefight has shifted 5 blocks west. This scene is now clear." And I think that always, because you could name whoever you want as a scene lead, or it could be a clear scene lead. But if someone's thinking a scene's not code 4, if I could still hear gunshots off in the distance, we'll be waiting there a while still.
I think what he meant was, and I think the example today was perfectly the one that happened in GG gas station before Storm. And it was a case of we had enough suspects down that the thought of them coming back would seem stupid. We'd also moved them to an entirely different triage. We'd moved them to the top of the white garage. At that point, the threat was minimal, and we're all just standing there doing nothing. So Barrett called to get EMS rolling. I think he meant more like that, where it's like that people aren't really gonna come back, and if they do, it's like a death trap. I think at that point he's like, rather than waiting, just get rolling. That was more his stance than anything else.
Rolling back the conversation just a tad bit, Owen. The last guidance I can remember from High Command, this is in regards to the back-to-back calls, was unless it's 78, officer discretion was still a thing as long as you are doing something. Is that still the marching order?
Not as black and white as that, but essentially, I mean, if
That
70
was when there was like 30 people, right? You
Yeah.
don't have that liberty.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we do right now with 40. But yeah, the point is, it depends on what's going on and how many cops there are. If there are 40 cops on duty and you're doing something, you don't need to go to 77, and you may not even need to go to 78. Honestly, there's 40 cops on duty. But if we have 30 cops on duty, you probably need to go to 78s. If we have 20 cops on duty, you probably need to go to 77s and 78s. Now, if there's 10 cops on duty, you got to do both. You know what I'm saying? The less people that are on duty, the more critical it is that you get to what's going on. If you really can't be there or something, and you're processing or you're doing something else, you need to make it known through your through dispatch, like going 10-7 or clocking off entirely or whatever. Yeah, Viv.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I was just gonna say, can we just make sure that people are actually like sort of switching channels to check though? Because I'm catching people say, "Oh, we've got plenty of people around. We'll just stay on this call," and no one actually goes and checks, and then I have to prompt, someone to go and check.
Okay.
Yeah, one time
That's
there
the
was
only thing. People are completely writing it off and saying, "Oh, we've got 35 people on duty. It's fine. We've got enough," and then carry on doing what they're doing, but they don't actually check.
Maybe it's because it's a shift 3 thing, and we typically do have a limited number, or I guess I'll say a finite number of units. But every time there's 78s or 13 alphas, we usually either all ensure that like that's being checked on. And as far as I've been a cop, in the time I've been here, that's always been the case, that we've always checked on units. I feel like that standard shouldn't be dropped.
Yeah, no, one person from each call just has to switch radio, listen in, figure out whether they need more, and then feed back to the call that they're on. And that's always been a thing. But now I'm hearing primaries of calls specifically state, "We've got 35 units on it. We're fine. We're continuing with this."
That should be happening.
No,
Can I-
exactly.
can I-
Which, yeah, sorry.
Is it like officers? Is it people in command? I'm
No,
kind of
no, it's
curious.
not people in command. No, it's not people in command. It's like it's officers, sometimes senior officers as well. But I'll say, if I'm on that call, I'll say, "No, we need to check first. I'll get back to you," and I'll move over and check, or somebody else will say, "I'll check."
That's just them being negligent at
But,
that point. Just,
yeah,
just
no,
write down
exactly.
who's
It's-
doing it and we'll punish them.
I understand the frustration because there is obviously units to deal with it, but you don't know where everybody else is and what they're having to handle as well. So you can't just assume that other people are going. You've got to sort of get in the habit of actually checking it out and doing holding our responsibility of making sure that people are covered, right? So.
Also, dispatcher's job.
Yeah, I mean, we struggle though around late shift 1, early shift 2.
It is
since
tough
we've
to
just
rely on
hired a lot of
dispatch.
them. Yeah, we've just hired a lot of dispatch as well, so
Okay.
they're sort of out on their, cadet sessions and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll get better then over time.
I'll keep
Okay.
an eye on it for shift 3.
This reminds me of something I wanted to talk about. I need all of you to focus on remembering or writing down names, if you have to, on people who fuck up. I shouldn't hear complaints from you guys, especially, about people doing stuff unless you have names. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear arbitrary complaints anymore about, "Oh, people are doing this and that," unless you are bringing me names and, punitive action. You guys are fully capable and responsible enough to hold people responsible. If someone is making a mistake, you need to hold them responsible. If, for example, if someone's on, if a mistake is made on a boost or something, it is your responsibility to remember or write down that name and follow up with them later for corrective action. Whether it's a quick talking to, a pat on the back for doing something they thought was wrong or that you thought was right, whatever, or it needs to go to strike points or a suspension. I don't want to hear these ambiguous, vague complaints about, "Oh, today people fucked up on a boost," unless you are bringing me punitive action alongside that. That's one thing I'm kind of getting sick and tired of, is command complaining about stuff but not bringing punitive action across the board when it happens. I'm not, you may think I'm talking to you directly. I'm not. I'm talking about the entirety of commands. When I see people complain about stuff happening, you have the power to correctively fix this. And if you don't, then you know someone who can, whether it's your lieutenant or your undersheriff or your assistant chief or your chief or whatever. There is someone you can talk to get this sorted. If Barrick is making a mistake on a boost and it needs to be dealt with, then I expect you to confront him and tell him what you think he did is wrong and apply strike points if necessary, or go to his boss if he won't listen to you. Also, I want to encourage more of a culture Snow brought up a while ago. If people are coming to you with complaints about other people, they need to be an adult and talk to that person. I don't want any more of this petty, hey, by the way, I saw Jenny fuck up on a call today. Can you go talk to her? Or, man, wasn't it crazy when Bison fucked up today? Encourage your underlings, your subordinates, to talk to each other as adults. If Bison makes a mistake, you need to talk to Bison and confront him about it and say, hey, I thought what you did was wrong. Can I help you get past this, or you want to talk about it? I mean, for God's sake, everybody here is an adult and everybody out there is an adult. So we need people to talk to each other before they come to you, and you guys need to talk to each other and your subordinates before you come to us. I hope that's clear. I hope everyone understands what I'm getting at. Are there any questions?
I completely agree with you, but if I know anything about this city, people don't do too well with confrontation and are completely and utterly riddled with anxiety. So they find it a lot easier to approach someone else and have a form of mediation, which as long as if they get another person for mediation, like let's say I have a senior come to Bison and he's like, oh, I had a problem with sweets the other day. If Bison was like, okay, I can talk to him and we'll have a conversation. I would prefer to have a conversation with someone before I have any kind of punitive action. If it's something that needs to just be handled through that route, right?
Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to handle it. I'm not saying you need to go down and fucking scream at them. I'm just saying, I think the bare minimum is talking to the other person. You know, if I'm an officer, base level officer, Stubble's a base level officer, and I see him do something I don't agree with, I should be able to, as an adult, say, hey, why'd you do that? You know, I'm just curious, you know. Can you explain what your methodology, like what your idea was, what your concept was, why you did that? And if they react violently or negatively or they're confrontational about it, then just back off and go to your sergeant. But that's what I expect. And I sincerely respect that from all of commands. I mean, it is one thing for a basic officer or a cadet or someone to not want to ask or question other officers' abilities or comments or commands, but it is unacceptable for a command member not to be willing to confront people. You have to be willing to confront people as a command member. That's what your job is. It's 90% of it. Confronting people. Any questions?
Understood and agreed.
Okay. We got anything else for the command report? Before we leave, we're going to have to do it one by one so it doesn't save over. But just sign your name at the top of the command report. It's in the report section. It'll be the UPD command meeting 810. Just do it one by one. Once you just sign it under my name, you were here. I'm not going to go through and collect everyone's name. If someone wants to, they can, but I'm just going to have everyone sign it individually. Don't save over each other.
Involved.
Yeah, let's do officer involved.
All right, you can do that if you want.
And that way it doesn't save over because you don't have to press the save button.
And if anyone wants to add anything to the report as well, I might have skipped some topics or forgotten we talked about them because I did it late. Feel free to write it down, but just say something before you start writing because someone else may be saving. I'm leaving it alone for now, though. If anyone else wants to write anything down, they'll just say something, and I'll forward this to the Commissioner Axel because he likes reading these.
It's not really incredibly important per se in terms of like a command level problem, but please push this down to other people and like seniors and stuff like that to be looking out for people that are like inputting possessions wrong, like possession photos and stuff like that. It's a constant thing. It has been for like a year, and it's getting much worse just from like looking over reports, and it's not hard.
What are they actually doing wrong? Because I know
Like,
sometimes
they're-
I see like wacky photos or cropped and or like they just take the stuff, take the picture in their pockets.
Yeah, that. Like, they just like yoink the shit off the person and then just take a picture of it in their pockets and then post that in the report. Like, it's not hard to just like, as soon as you go in there, photo, then take the stuff.
So
Very
I mean,
simple.
at the end of the day, then that's not proof, right? Because they've tampered with the evidence of it being on the person. So then they should get a processing violation strike.
All right, gold
Yeah, sounds
star
like they
for
don't do their fucking job.
Gold star for whoever can guess what I'm about to say to Barrick.
Your job?
How many people have you confronted about this?
Oh, yeah.
And
Go do
then
that.
at least 2.
Okay.
Actually.
Keep doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying as an overall thing because I'm not around it all the time.
Yeah, well, feel free to
Yeah, I
bring
get-
him in. I get it. Happens in more than just your shift. But I'm going to be expecting more from you guys in terms of if you have something to say. You know, I think a lot of preaching to the choir goes on in PD. And what I mean by that is, you know, people who go to meetings, people who listen to this kind of talking are usually not the people creating these kinds of mistakes. So I see a lot of, hey, so-and-so made a mistake earlier. Let me tell all of you about it. People that may not even be making that mistake, right? I don't blame you for making an announcement. However, we need to confront the people making the mistake before we can move on.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire under their ass. I'll usually change it. Also, I want to talk about that. Carter on 311 saying a small raid. I understand, like, I think a raid is significant regardless of who it is. I don't think they should be defined as small. I get it, there's massive gang members, but
I can speak to that.
Yeah,
I don't think the intent is what you might think it is. It's that
All about units.
yeah, it's to say, hey, I need some help. That's
Low
her,
threat,
what she's advocating.
Yeah, we're not expecting resistance.
Exactly. It's there's been a series, the amount of subpoenas, raid warrants, etc., have been going through the roof. And understandably, raids take a fucking million years, and it is gonna get better soon. TM. But if you're not involved, you don't know what the background is. I get it. People don't want to go to them because you're like kind of standing around chilling.
I still feel like a minimum should be set. Like low threat can escalate very, very quickly.
I don't disagree. It's being handled. It's being handled.
All right. Okay.
Public
I'm happy with
space
that.
and all
I'm
that.
happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's a 3 unit as always. If it's a normal call, if they're choosing that there isn't any resistance, it's just normal 3 units.
Brian had like a 17-hour
Last
day
was there a
yesterday.
BSK member in here?
Hey, it's Red World, dog.
Okay.
See the new hoodie? I think I made it. I think someone made it in MS Paint. Pretty cool, right?
Oh, I already.
I like it.
Oh, nobody look. Oh wait, it's not the same one.
Oh, I do have something. So at some stage, I know there's kind of a mixed understanding of this, but MCU supervisors are able to sign warrants. We're still waiting for Jonathan Yolo to give them access to the subpoena email chain so they can forward said things to the DOJ. With that said, somewhere along the way, there seems to be an idea that most warrants should go onto their lap, which, while that would be ideal for standardization's sake, it's simply not feasible. They've already got a ton on their plate. I have let those who thought that was the case know that, you know, any member of command should be able to you know, sign subpoenas, search warrants, etc., etc. I mean, unless anyone thinks otherwise, but I'd be surprised. But
I have a question.
yes, absolutely.
Would it help if that was maybe announced at the meetings, just to say, hey, just to let you guys know, and sort of just inform General Patrol about that? Because I could make a brief announcement just saying.
I mean, you can, I guess. Like, it's sort of like I don't know where it came from, so you know.
Hold on. There was like a of them that they're the ones who are supposed to do all of that. Is that what I'm understanding?
I think it's like cooler talk that turned into MCU supervisors are going to be signing most subpoenas. So they've been receiving subpoenas like sort of out of band. Now, I will say that they are a fantastic resource for understanding what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah, but share the workload. That's what we're here for as well.
Absolutely. But once again, I think they are a good benchmark for knowing what is right and what is wrong. And that's not to like undercut anyone else's experience, but rather the DOJ's standards are going to always be changing, right? It's just a side effect of how the city molds. Sometimes, you know, with what Svensson said, right? Things are on like you know, sometimes shit's popping off, sometimes it's not. And the same thing kind of holds true with the level of violence sometimes will dictate how a warrant is going to be viewed. So something signed a year ago may not be signed today. So if there's any questions or like concerns, like they're there to help, but they're not the only ones that can sign. So
to add on to that, because I know I'm like the elephant in the room all the time, I can also sign subpoenas and warrants now as of yesterday. So if you're in shift 1 or early
Oh,
shift
yeah.
3, you can send them over to me and I can sign them for you now. So if you don't want to do it, I'm here.
Awesome.
Anything else?
I believe that's it.
Okay.
Okay. If you guys want to add something
Sweet,
to the
1 hour
report,
flat.
I'll send it to him in about an hour, but I guess it's the time to add your whatever. Leave it be. The only other big news is that we've added 2 new transfers to the UPD. Jackson Bones and Kid
Another
Archer.
Bones? Ugh.
That's right.
I've got bad news
I
about
like
the
him.
original Bones. He's currently in the ICU. He was kidnapped yesterday off duty and found in Humane Labs after 1.5 hour manhunt. He got attacked
And
by
he
a
was at
hatchet.
Humane Labs.
Mm-hmm.
That's
1.5 hours to check Humane Labs. Huh?
That's embarrassing, frankly.
Look, we checked Humane Labs like 3 times.
Okay, there we go. Okay, he was moved. He was moved. Okay. All right, never mind.
I
I was
wanna.
about to.
No, they were constantly. We believe he was constantly being moved.
Right.
Yeah, we're doing a subpoena on. We have 2 95s from the original scene, a 95 that we shot down, warrant that was put out from a felony obstruction person, and 2 subpoenas that are going out to find out everything that happened over that 3 hour period.
All right. Well, you guys will get them. I have faith.
We got them. We just had to release the pending charges because we don't have Bones and Stamen, and they were just in the area. But we're 95% sure we have who it is, but not
Hell
at
yeah.
that PC spot yet.
One quick thing to add on to all of that that came up during the pursuit yesterday is at some point it did transition to a submarine pursuit. In case you didn't know, we do have 3 submarines, Snake 1 through Snake 3, under my CID at the civilian docks. So if you're ever like in a chase and you have to pull out a sub because they're pulling out a sub, just quickly raid CID 1219 and any of the Avisa style submarines you could pull out. Technically, there's not like hard SOPs on it, but Willie and I, we had 2 subs chasing 1 rogue sub, which we felt was like standard 1-up. So there you go.
I remember a hot minute ago. It's kind of like with the same deal of helicopters. If it's like if you are completely unable to pursue a helicopter, you shoot it, right?
The call was made open fire on
Yeah,
the sub.
yeah,
but
we tried to
yeah,
shoot I did it. Yeah, I did the same thing with the clowns a while back, where somehow they got their hands on a sub, and I was like, I'm unable to pursue, and Ripley and I lit it the fuck up, and it popped like a goddamn balloon.
I will say, just from my SRU knowledge, these subs are pretty thickly built because of the depths they have to travel with. They can be disabled by gunfire, but it's definitely going to take a group effort, right? So if it's just like 2 or 3 of you, honestly, you're better off trying to pull a sub than trying to shoot it out. But if there's like 10 of you, then yeah, you could probably disable it with gunfire pretty quickly.
But all right, I'm chilling.
Okay.
All right. Good meeting, everyone.
Good meeting. Great meeting.
All right.
Thank you.
Is anyone adding
gonna
the
say
command
goodbye.
report? Or are we good to go?
Johnny?
Willie, are you gonna be around later tonight?
Okay, I've got a quick question for from like an officer's asking me about FOIAing stuff. A suspect has FOIA'd a report. They were found with a hot gun and everything. I think they're going to appeal the charges.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
But they also
Either
matched
way.
the description. But the person who is responsible for getting that report together is concerned about the identity of the victim. Are they able to redact information from a FOIA'd report?
If it is something that will lead to the if it is something that the information getting out would lead to the safety of someone, they can redact the names from it and basically hand it over with.
No, they did it.
Redacted
No officers
names.
involved
Okay,
this time.
perfect, Thank you. Do we have to let the DOJ know about that?
agree
or
that's a much
anything, or
better way of
just
doing
do
it.
it like that.
That is like if they question it, it's literally an argument of safety and that we cannot guarantee this name getting out. We protect and serve, so our thing is to protect. And if we cannot guarantee the safety by this name coming out,
would you
say
civil?
Due to the environment.
Oh, look, it's
Yeah, I just wanna,
old
I used to
phones.
pop these M4s all the time at bank trucks back in the day. What's this training I have to do? Okay, I'll hit up Mueller. Yeah, all right. I'll talk to him more then. All right, bye.
LB, little bones.
What do you mean?
How's the hospital, little B?
It's on.
What? It,
There's
you go first.
All right.
Yeah, there's no document to track strikes because it's all on a person's profile now.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
Little B.
You know how to give strikes, right? Yeah. All right. Perfect.
That's all fine.
Yep.
Little B. Little bow. I don't think I really met New Bones much. I don't think I've met New Bones at all. Sounds like rain. Ain't the same without Crisscross, man. I miss him. Miss him. There needs to be 30 days for a new cop character. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I think that rule was mostly if that rule came around because people got annoyed that cops perma'd and then made a new character and their character was still in jail. But for Meech it doesn't apply because he retired. What's the story behind Cross? He left because Rose died? Yeah, he retired because he didn't want to die like his wife. And he just didn't see a future in policing anymore. You know? He lost the nerve.
Anytime. Do you want to meet at MRPD?
Yeah. And the reason Rose was is because obviously Meech doesn't, you know, the Meechler doesn't care about Rose making a new cop, you know? They're not going to be vindictive like that. So we can waive the 30 days because we know the other side doesn't matter, it doesn't care. Bobby's lucky he got to go out in happiness.
Oh my god, you're leaving it.
I like Brian's running arounds constantly. Who's on the phone? Constantly running. Can you jump this fence? I'm pretty sure you can, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's like he's got the zoomies. Oh. So funny. Things are going good with the SDSO. It feels like a, you know, little breath of fresh air. I feel positive about the SDSO for the first time since Silas left. It was good. New energy, new excitement, new Neil, new Sergeant. I also kind of feel like I could hear it in Silas's voice the other day at the funeral that he regretted quitting, and maybe he'll come back, or maybe he's ready to make a new cop or something. So we'll see what happens with that too. We'll see what happens. Tomorrow's a big day on GTA for me, because I've got the big announcement, and obviously y'all know what the big announcement is. There's two of them. Let's see who can guess. Who can guess the big announcements? Could it be a new commissioner and a new undersheriff? Wahoo. Yeah, we'll see. Big announcement. And the corporal thing. Philbus, new undersheriff. Yeah, somehow I think I'd get like fucking impeached if I did that. Ezra comes back after faking his death. Wouldn't that be a wild twist? Is there a promotion cannon? Dude, I wish. I think what the server needs right now is a good old promotion cannon. In any case, tomorrow's a big day for me on GTA. I'll probably be on there for 4 or 5, maybe even 6 hours. So probably won't be on GTA for a long time today. I don't know if I'll even stream League today or anything. I might call it after a short stream. I kind of wanted to play League or Dark and Darker today, but I'm not sure who's around. Obviously, Beach has his new cop, so he may be busy now. Oh, what's up, Squid?
Huge.
Thanks for the 19 months. I think Denzel is... or John is on Denzel. Pretty sure Meech is on New Bones. And, it's like, Mantis is... I finally remembered he's doing his subathon, I guess? I had no idea. He remembered he had a subathon. Yeah, huge. Alright, well, I'm gonna do a short stream today, and maybe I'll come back and do GTA or Dark and Darker later. But I've been streaming for like 5 or 6 days in a row.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think I'm gonna take a break.
Oh, you can drive a Charger now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
They're
That's,
just in
they are
time
driving
for them to
boats.
drive like shit.
They drive, they drive like boats. Is there still like a rule where it's like one charger per scene kind of thing?
No.
Or...
They're so bad now, it shouldn't matter, right?
Nope.
Swenson?
Shouldn't matter. Personally, I mean, you know, obviously it's the same thing as a Taurus with modes. You're not supposed to be driving an S mode against a fucking Prius, but
yeah.
Other than that, I don't think it matters much anymore, to be honest. The Taurus is infinitely better, so doesn't matter.
Yeah. They do go faster than Taurus on a straight. I think they go like 140 something, but
yeah.
we have
Okay,
SDSO
alright.
2 in the shared chargers, or you can grab a BCSO 1.
Yep. I'll catch you guys.
Understood.
See ya.
Take me to SDSO, Willie, if you're going there.
All right, I'll catch you guys later. I'm just gonna do a short stream. Maybe I'll get back on for League or something. But you know, you'll see in the usual spot if I do that. I'll see you guys later. Have a good evening. I'll raid someone on the way out. You know how I'll raid? Crazy raid here. The Big Meech. New bones, new bones, new bones. Big bones, big bones, big bones. Big bones gives big boners, am I right? Alright, see you guys later. It's been real.